do this. We're just setting up. What up, y'all? Let's get the show on the road. Come. Everybody pull up. Happy hump day. You know, on the hump days, I like to get a little extra ratchet with it. And I think that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. What's up, y'all? You know how we like to rock. Let's do the roll call. Where's everybody checking in from? What's up? Listar, what's up? Lilith, what's up, baby? ABF, what up? Wyatt, what up? Tito, Morgan, what up? Hey, man, hopefully I had an amazing day today. I am excited about the news that right before I was going live, it flew across my Twitter timeline, and then I pull up YouTube, and then there's more stories about it on Yahoo Finance and Yahoo News. Oh my God. God is good. Yo, New Orleans, ain't no one in the house. Boston, well, Massachusetts in the house. Jonathan, what's up? Moon, did you miss me? Always, Lilith. What's up, baby? Hopefully you've been good. Hopefully your day was good. We check in from India, bro. That's what's up, India gang. What up? You got Pennsylvania in the house. Jersey in the building. What's up, Tusley? H-Town. All right. Dallas in the house. Damn, we got the whole Texas. Yo, we got Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio. All right, I see y'all Texas boys. Zona in the house. What up? Last dude, what up? And more Arizona. Craziest thing you learned today. Craziest thing I learned today? Not really. Nothing I really learned today. I know that might sound bad, but nothing new. Nothing, you know. Queens in the building. Oxnard, what up? Florida in the house. New York. Oh, God. You New Yorkers, I swear. Omar, what up? I'm here. How was your day? Yo, day was going good, bro. Day was well. It was a good day. Productive day. New video went up. I put it up my stories. It's also up on my commentary react channel, y'all. YouTube.com/TheMindOfMoonDawg. That's where I put all my commentary reaction stuff over there. Yo, this girl came out and was like balling about, you know, what it takes for a man to love a woman. And yo, it was touching. Yeah, I felt bad for Shorty. You know what I'm saying? She clearly went through some heartbreak. But I shared my answer to her question. So you can see that video, and I'm definitely want to hear from the ladies if you get a chance to go watch that and see what you think about what I said as far as what it takes for a man to truly love and adore a woman. You know, what are those things that drive us to that point that we get that? You know what I mean? And all of that. Moon, you know where I'm from, don't you? I know Jersey in the house. Thomas, what's up, bro? Thank you for sliding through on the YouTube. Guys, if you're on Instagram, I always say the best way to come through is come over to my YouTube channel. You can see right above me, djmoondawglive. You can chat. It shows up. Oh, wait, do I have it set up on this thing? Wait, do I? Wait. Do I not have it here? Hold on. I may have not. Nope, that's that. Let me fix this real quick. See, I like to put the chat so y'all can see what's going on. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, no, it is here. Wait a minute. There it is. All right, now what's up? Let me fix this. There it goes. All right, so now it shows up. I had to fix that. It's like my first day streaming and shit. Yeah, we got a couple things to talk about, man. Jay, what up, man? What did you get clapped for? What's up, bro? Lily said your boyfriend loves you because you give him trauma. No, don't do that. Don't give him trauma. Don't do that. That's not good for his health. Yo, Speed Nerd, what's up, bro? What up from T Dots? Love it, bro. What's up over there? Hey, let me ask you something. For anybody that's, okay, you said you're from Toronto. I got a question, right? Am I wrong? Okay, let me say it like this. If I'm on Instagram or I'm on TikTok, I'm scrolling and a pretty young thing shows up on my feed and I'm like, wow, she looks really good. And then I see in her bio and her profile, you know, I see she got the Canada flag, and then she says T dot. She from T dot. Am I wrong for thinking? Hear me out. Am I wrong for thinking Drake probably smashed? You know what I'm saying? Because it's right in his back door. I would have a hard time getting with a real bad bitch from Toronto, because I'm automatically thinking either Drake ran through her, 40 ran through her, the whole OVO ran. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Does it make sense? Is it logical? Am I wrong? It's just hard for me. I just can't help but think, like, I can never in good faith wife up a Toronto girl, a baddie. You know what I mean? Like just an absolute baddie. Because in my mind, I'm thinking Drake smashed it, bro. You know what I mean? Hot sauce all on the condom and everything. Just smashed it. I ain't with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He most likely has. She pees it. You sounding like OVO. Nah, y'all wild. Jay, what's up, bro? Bro, it's got to be true. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, it's a shame. Yo, ladies, if you're from Toronto, don't even claim it at this point. If you a baddie, don't even claim you're from Toronto. Because I'm sure I'm not the only man that thinks there's a possibility. That's the problem. It's a possibility. Not saying you've done it, but it's the mere possibility that Drake slid in them DMs. And look, I've met Drake. We've kicked it. Like, cool as hell. We're Scorpio, so we already had like a understanding without talking. You know what I mean? When I interviewed him, we talked and stuff. I already know the level he's playing. Like, we are playing at the same mental level. When we slide in the DM, I know what it is. It ain't nothing pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to turn them down. And you look at him, you look at the celebrity factor. You know what I mean? I've never this is not a braggadocious statement, right? But I've just never had problems meeting, talking, being with women. You know what I'm saying? And as fortunate as I've been to, you know, have that ability, this motherfucker's on another level, bro. He don't even gotta say nothing but just say hi, and it's over. Me, I gotta, hey, what are you doing? Man, listen, I can't help but say that I love that last picture you posted up. It's very, very beautiful. Listen, I gotta shoot a little bit more Riz out there. Drake don't gotta do that. So if you are in Toronto and you are a baddie, I can't help but think that it's probably got smashed to smithereens. Speaking of smashed to smithereens, what's up, Miss K? Where you been? Yo, a long time no see. Running through the six, well, my woes. Hey, for real, bro, for real. Exactly. Guys, if you're on IG, don't forget, slide on through to the YouTube. You can see right above me, youtube.com/djmoondawglive. You can see it'll pop up on the chat and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Blanca, what up? That's why he's called Drizzy. Yo, okay. All right. Good one. Rizzy. Riz. Got it. Yeah. I never thought about that until right now at this very moment. Drake just needs to walk into the room. It's not even that. Listen, when I was in Chicago, he come to the after party. I'm telling you, the Drake effect. Let me tell you what the Drake effect is. Let me tell you how bad this shit is. Right? I've been in Chicago. Radio. I've been in all the circles. I've seen all the baddies in Chicago, right? Because they all circumvent the same couple of places. Here's the thing about Chicago. It's a major city, but the club life, especially in the urban club life for black and brown people, is fucking small. The city don't want us downtown. It's very few venues. So it's a small circle and you get to know everybody very, very quickly, right? That being said, I knew most of all the baddies in the influencer circle and all the chicks. I knew who they were, right? No big deal, whatever. When Drake came to town and did like a pop-up after party, I've seen bitches in Chicago I've never seen a day in my life. And like, I'm like, where have you been hiding? You are gorgeous. Like, what the fuck? This is not even, that's a whole nother level, bro. He managed to get the good girl that's homebody, that's bad, to come out. Now, that's kind of a little bit of a red flag because you're coming out for Drake. But at the same time, I saw them. I was like, yo, it's a different ball game. This guy, he ain't playing. We ain't playing at the same level. You know what I mean? But again, that's what celebrity does, right? Celebrity and money. It gives you access. Gives you access. What up, Snow? How you doing, baby? Are you getting all that just because he has a lot of money? He can get, yeah. You have to remember, I am adamant about this. If you look at a picture of some of these celebrities before they got famous, like right before they got famous. For instance, if I showed you a picture of like Lil Durk, Chief Keef, when they were on the come up and they were still in the streets, they look a little rough. You know what I mean? Like you could tell, like versus right now, because now I got money and they look different. If I were to show the picture to someone who didn't know who they were and I just showed them the A and B, if I showed them the before, they'd be like, they wouldn't give them time of day. Probably, you know what I'm saying? They look like just some hood guy off the streets type shit, right? But if I show them the picture when they got money and then how they get dressed differently, got designer clothes, it makes a difference. It's psychological. It's so psychological. Drake, yo, right? I need that Soulja Boy sound. Yo, lady, what's up? How you doing, baby? He says, speaking of smash the smithereens, what's up, Miss K? Damn. What? Yeah, aren't you a Scorpio? You know what I'm saying? I gotta fix this real quick. There we go. Everything looks good with the stream, right, guys? We look good. Yeah, we look good. We look good. All right, we look good. I'm good. How are you, baby? I'm doing good. Can't complain. Happy hump day. Truly enjoy your content. If no one has told you, you get your wonderful, bright, beautiful individual. Hopefully, Hellish, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Forget all the babies, etc. Can I have a job? Speaking for me. I ain't a Scorpio. I'm an asparagus. Oh, that sounds different. That sounds different. All right. November 7th, Scorpio and Toxic. Yo, chill, bro. Making us look bad. I'm an October Scorpio on the 25th. I'm on the cusp, but definitely Scorpio all the way through. We want to see you roast. You know what? I'm supposed to. Listen, I reached out to a couple young ladies to see if they want to join for the stream tonight so they can go up and pull up let me see. They haven't responded back. Yeah. Also, I'm working on a e-date. This guy and this chick, if you missed last night's live stream, yeah, you kind of missed a crazy one. Anyway, I'm working on doing their e-date. I'll basically, it'll be live streamed and I'll be like the mediator asking questions and walking them through this whole thing. It'll be kind of lit. It'll be a fun time for our viewing enjoyment. We have a saying in my country, South Africa, money will clean a man better than a shower ever could. Huge Drake fan, by the way. I mean, listen, money does a lot. Money can do a lot. Again, it gives you more freedom to do things. Will you post more reaction videos? Yes, new reaction videos coming up tomorrow, y'all. Yeah, here's the thing with the reaction videos is I'm only trying to post up fire. If I go through a lot of videos that don't make me, I'm like, all right, don't make me laugh. Think about all those videos I post up there, which every now and again I get a weird off comment or two. Oh, it's forced. Oh, you're faking. It's like, bro, I'm not faking. If I showed you all the videos, like if I showed you the recording of me going through videos and I'm just like this, not funny. Didn't make me laugh. Whatever. Or am I all right. But no, for me to post something, it has to make me get to that point where I'm reading the comments and I'm just out of breath laughing. That to me is a fucking dub post, and those are the ones. So it's not every day that I find those things that get me to that, and so that's why I don't post every day. I want to give y'all quality and not just bullshit. That's my approach to it. I want to make content on YouTube one day. Any advice? Start posting, bro. Start with short forms. It's easy to do. Just start posting. Be consistent. Just dropped my boyfriend off at work. You free now, huh? You heard the BS I was telling you. Yo, you're gonna get yourself in trouble. I tagged you in a few. Yeah. Here's the thing. A lot of people, yo, my DMs are in shambles, by the way. I got so many people sending me stuff. It's crazy. Here's the thing about it though, right? Is we all have different senses of humor, and a lot of things that people send me are just not. I have a specific format. And a lot of the things that people send me just don't quite fit it, and so I don't tend to use a lot of stuff that's sent to me. Every once in a while, there's like one or two. In fact, there's one that someone sent me that I think might work. It might be good enough. I try not to watch it. I start it and I watch like the first 2 seconds real quick and get us like, all right, maybe, and then I'll stop because I want to get like a pure reaction to it. So we'll see how that goes for tomorrow and shit. What else was there? I was gonna say there was something else that was on my mind. Oh, hey, real quick, how many of y'all on IG are in my channel? I started it the other day. If you go to my profile, there's like these channels things now where it's like a broadcast channel. Anyway, when I created it, I thought that it'd be a cool thing where we can all communicate in it, like one big ass group chat. Turns out that's not the case. However, I did find out that I can create rooms that are like that. The unfortunate part is that Instagram has it set up so that's paywalled. So you have to be essentially a subscriber to my IG. And when you're a subscriber, I can create a big ass group channel where we can all talk and the room stays open for 24 hours. So I can create a room to talk about a subject. Everybody goes in there. You can type in it. You can post pictures in it. All of that shit. And I'm like, yo, this could be some real content shit in there. Because if I could bring up a topic and then everybody's just boom, 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 throwing stuff in there, that could be kind of lit. So if you don't want to fuck with it, you want to support, you can. It's right on my IG. You can subscribe right there. We'll try it out and see how it works. Have you seen the John Morant interview of his excuses? We are going to react to that. We got that up. I got that video, as a matter of fact. Yes. All right, let's get into Sac Passe. Yo, what's up, Nico? Shout out to all the Haitians, bro. You know about that young boy and Lil Durk thing? Yes, I've been keeping an eye on it. And honestly, I hope that shit gets squashed because that ain't gonna end well. When you check your DMs, do you think people do way too much video pic stories? So what do you hate the most? It's not that I hate anything. People are right now are want to help and they're sending me stuff they find funny. So I'm not complaining. What it is it's just so much I can't go through it all. You know what I mean? It's just unrealistic. So I have to wipe it every so often because it gets to be so much stuff. You know what I mean? However, I do respond when people DM me like, man, you know, I appreciate what you're doing. Your videos make me laugh. I was going through a tough time and yo, I found your page. I respond to everyone, bro. I might not respond to people that send me stuff to react to just because it's so much, but like I will read messages and a lot of y'all can attest to this. I will respond back and say, at least thank you. You know what I mean? I make it a point because I don't take it for granted when a lot of people say, yo, I was in a dark place. I found your shit. Your shit made me laugh. Now it got me feeling better. You know what I mean? Like it means a lot. So I try to respond back to all of that. What's your opinion on Andrew Tate? You know what? Here's the thing about this Andrew Tate situation. They hemmed him up. And at this point, and I got to keep in mind here that this is Romanian system. They don't operate in the same ways that we do in our justice system and our court system and all that stuff. That being said, at this point, they've denied him bail or release 3 times, and they've yet to move anything forward that would indict him. They're just detaining him. And that just seems at this point egregious. Like, why, you know, this would never fly in the US courts, right? You're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. That's the fundamental core of our justice system. Again, this is Romania. They don't act in the same way we do. However, my point though is like, even for this being a foreign country in a modernized world, you're detaining somebody for 3 months and you haven't even brought forward and moved along this case. It's like they're just holding them while they gather stuff up. Like, that's crazy. That would never fly. So regardless of what I think about Tate himself, and you know, I think that there are some things he says about men bettering themselves, getting in the gym, being healthy, working on your finance. I think that is actually valid. There's other things in terms of maybe how he when it comes to relationships, dealing with women, some of it I get and I rock. Some of it is like it's a little say extreme, but just a little just a little more out there. Regardless of that, the point of like someone just being detained for this long without them progressing a case is crazy. I think at this point he should be out. I mean, just put him on house arrest. You know what I mean? At this point, just they're making it into something different. I think it might backfire on them if they don't put forward an actual case and move this thing along. Rican, what's up, baby? Moon always responds. Always. The C's, what up, bro? Raptor, what's up, man? Welcome back. Oh yeah, did you realize that you can manage people who can chat in the channel thing? No, wait, is there wait, AJ, you gotta talk me through this. In the broadcast channel, it seems like I can only go out. Like if there's something I need to DM me, please. I need to figure this out. What I did find out is that if I create subscriber channels, I can create a subscriber room, and then anybody that's subscribed to my IG can all come in there, and then we can chat in a room that stays open for 24 hours, and then I just have to keep creating it. Not a big deal, but when you create the subscriber one, it seems like IG just kind of paywalled it, to be honest. That's kind of like what it is. So I tested it with a couple of subs I have on IG right now, and it worked. So I created a room now. MoonDawg After Dark 18 plus. I'm pretty sure that's going to be, because I don't want to talk about grown stuff with an audience that isn't 18 plus. So, you know what I mean? Well, that'll be a subscriber perk. We get in there, we'll talk about more like ratchet activity stuff. You know what I mean? That's where I think we're going to go with it. It ain't going to be like no OF type shit either. But it's just conversations about adult driven topics. You know what I mean? Stuff that you wouldn't want like your kids to hear. That's what I'm trying to say. Moon, you make my day better. Oh, thank you. C's, Ricky, how was y'all day? Yo, who pulled up? React to some more videos, man. IG is boring now. I love your work. Yo, I appreciate that, Kibasa. Appreciate you coming through. And guys, don't forget, if you're on IG, all right, the best way to catch the lives, Monday through Friday in the evening time, come up right here, youtube.com/djmoondawglive. You can chat over here. All the chat appears on the stream. You can see them chatting below me as they type up and all that. And you can also support that way as well. Wow, drop the OF, man. Could you imagine if I did OF? God. Imagine. All right, we ready to do this? Let's jump into
two assets. I
want to watch this. Let's see. All right, big news, y'all. Oops. Let's pause that. All right, big news. This literally broke right before I was coming on live. The U.S. government, Biden administration, has pretty much threatened TikTok that if it doesn't divest and sell off TikTok US, if it doesn't break off from its parent Chinese-owned company ByteDance, that they are going to ban it based off of national security interests. This is huge. I mean, we all kind of knew it was coming. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I have been waiting for I hate that app. I hate that fucking app. The reason why, it has an amazing algorithm, but the reason why I hate it as a creator is because of how much they over moderate the content on that. There's so many of my videos that they clapped and hit it with, hateful behavior. One of my videos, they even said it was slurs. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like it's just outlandish. I just hate the way that app moderates. They're so overzealous. So I'm glad, but let's see what happens here.
China.
In India, TikTok was banned. Yo, India got it right, bro. I ain't gonna lie. India got it right. You know what I'm saying? I listen, if TikTok simply moderated a little bit more fair, but the issue is like you say one word, their automated AI listens to what's said and it watches what's in the video. Like they're spying, bro. Like it's literally like they're spying on the content goes up and they pull it down. The automated pulls it down. Then you gotta appeal it and wait for a human to review it and then hope that they like have some common sense and understand context and we'll be like, all right, yeah, now this is cool.
As TikTok is considering separating from its parent ByteDance to help address U.S. concerns about national security risks. That's according to reports from Bloomberg. Yahoo Finance's Dan Halley has the latest on that story. Dan, what are you hearing?
That's right, Rochelle. According to this report, TikTok could end up being divested from ByteDance, or ByteDance could divest TikTok. And TikTok could end up being worth between $40 and $50 billion. The big deal here is that U.S. regulators and politicians are unsure of whether or not TikTok is a national security threat or if it's just a benign social media app. I think really what we're hearing is that it is, from at least the politicians' perspective, a threat. From the experts that I've spoken to, though, it really isn't. It's more of just a regular social media app that collects data.
Now, listen, here's the thing. The argument can be made that they all collect data. All these companies collect data on us. It's a data mining thing, right? We are the products on these platforms. Let's make that understood, right? Here's the thing about this shit is that what TikTok being owned by ByteDance, which is a Chinese company, which is nothing wrong with that alone, but the company has ties to the communist Chinese government. You know what I'm saying? And these companies have to listen to what their government has, wants for them to do. And there's very little room for anything else in that situation, right? So essentially you have a situation where the Chinese government can access covertly, overtly, anything that's going on in there if they wanted to. And I'm sure they are. Let's not be stupid about this, right? The other issue is, and it's been well documented, that there are two TikToks. Now, here in the US, we know it's a TikTok. In China, it's the same algorithm, same everything, or it's the same app, but they have a different name for it out there. It's not called TikTok like it is here. However, it's the same platform. The big difference is, and this has been well documented, numerous stories to cover this. China's TikTok version is 100% different than from ours. And what I mean by that is their For You page feeds people informative, educational stuff. It's wholesome. It is teaching kids how to do more math and STEM and all these wonderful fucking things. Meanwhile, TikTok US is a fucking cesspool of violence, rage baiting, all this stuff that gets us all infuriated and pissy about stuff. How we have two different same platform, but notice how the algorithms are set so different in each country. The Chinese don't want that bullshit fed to their people to fuck up their mental. These apps, these For You pages, these algorithms mess up a lot of people's minds. Mental health be down the shitter because people are getting addicted to the likes, to the dopamine hits. You're constantly seeing, like, for instance, Twitter more recently, Elon took it over. I like it. It's been more engaging. I've been on it more. I haven't really posted, but I've been on it looking through more stuff. He recently rolled out a For You page, like a For You tab. And at first I'm like, all right, it's kind of cool. I'm rocking with it. And then in the last week, as they're tweaking the algorithm, all of a sudden, and a lot of people are starting to notice it and tweeting about it, like, this is crazy. All I'm seeing, every other post, fight, gunshot, cop does this crazy thing, beats up on a suspect, fight, another emotionally driven video that you're like, what the, you get you in your feels, you start reacting to it. And then every once in a while it's like some titties or ass. Like, I'm not mad about that, but still, it's like titties and ass flying through my timeline now. So you understand, like, these platforms, bro, and these algorithms are really messing with us. And when you talk about TikTok specifically, they got a whole different version of that app that is wholesome, beneficial, productive. We've got the shit version. You can't tell me that ain't by design. That the Chinese is like, yeah, give them the shitty algo so that fucks with them. Yeah, we're gonna fuck up their whole population of people. Come on, bro. This ain't even on some conspiracy. I worked in the government, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've understand how coercion and covert operations and all these things work and how they will do things. It's kind of what it is. You know what I'm saying? My girlfriend keeps coming to me to make a TikTok video since I'm great for about 15 seconds. I will try it out. Good luck. What's up, Rem? A lot of parents need to monitor their children's social media. I do it a lot because of the creepy things they play. That too. Yes. I got to do the same thing. You have to monitor your kids on these platforms, man. You have to. There's weirdos. It's these algorithms will lead your kids to thinking that they're not, because they're not looking like whatever they're seeing consistently fed on their page. Now they start to get body dysmorphia, and then they start to think they don't look pretty and all these kinds, and which is the furthest thing from the truth. So it's for this reason that I honestly hope that this app gets banned. And maybe the best case, if ByteDance has to divest TikTok, Facebook or whoever will scoop it up because they got the money. Maybe even Apple might make a play. I don't know. They got the money. That 40-50 bill ain't nothing for Apple. They could drop that right now, buy the whole app, integrate it into the Apple ecosystem, and tweak out the algorithm, and it could be really interesting. So I, best case, it gets sold off and another tech company buys it out and integrates it into their platform. I would hope that it'd be any other platform except for fucking Facebook. Dear God, I hope this app does not get bought by Facebook. I can't. C's, what's up? Day was going good. The internet is, yeah, true. My son keeps coming across Devil Thomas the Train. What? Oh, yeah. I've seen that. Yo, it's a lot of weird shit. Even on but it's even also on YouTube Shorts. You'll find like these weird videos of like devils with these kid music. Who makes this? Bro, like, what kind of people are making these videos? Weirdos. You know what I'm saying? If it's banned, where do you think these people will go? Here's the thing. For creators, and a lot of them have been real stupid about this, investing all their time into TikTok, when TikTok is literally the shittiest app for content creator monetization. It's great for discovery, but the only thing TikTok is good for, and which is what I've been doing, is essentially farming an audience. You get your shit rolling, you get an audience, and you use them and drive them to another platform. The people that really, really fuck with you will come on over and, come to whatever platform you want to go, YouTube or to Instagram or to wherever it is. Once it's gone though, you're going to have a lot of, you're going to have a lot of creators are going to be left out in the dark, because if they weren't investing into their other social media channels and growing it, in conjunction with their TikTok, they're going to be behind. They're just going to be out, man. It's going to be a lesson learned for a lot of people the hard way, to be honest with you. We do live in strange times. A lot of scaremongering on TikTok with fake conspiracies. Yeah, I mean, I've seen it all too. I've seen just about everything you can see on TikTok, from wholesome stuff, some interesting things. I will give the app credit that their algorithm is pretty incredible. Most recently, perfect example was, I don't know if you've seen this girl's TikTok video, went super viral, complaining about a date she went on where the guy didn't want to pay $3 extra. Well, the burger was $21 already. He didn't feel like paying an extra $3 for cheese on the burger. And she made this whole ordeal about it, trying to make it like he was cheap and all this stuff. And she must have thought that she was going to eat with that one. It backfired. Everyone started roasting her ass for that. And then a guy, I don't think he really went on the date with her, but he made a stitch with her, acting as if he was the guy that went on the date. And now people are believing it. So it's becoming, and TikTok's algorithm is, I don't follow none of these motherfuckers. TikTok's algorithm has managed to feed me the whole storyline. I'm like, this is pretty impressive. The fact that the algorithm knows the sequence of these videos so that I'm watching them as I'm flipping. Every other video, another one will pop up in the sequence and order of it as it progressed. It's really incredible in that regard. You know what I'm saying? Some are accurate and all the rest are dried up mess. Yeah. So do you think most people will go to Snapchat or Instagram? I think Snapchat is dead. Of all those social media platforms, I think Snapchat fell off the hardest, bro. Fell off. Snapchat used to be my favorite app. The reason I loved it was that I can put up a snap, talk about something like I'm talking about right now, and then people can hit me directly and we can have like dialogue. They could respond in a video, oh, Moon, I agree, or they could type something back to me. You had that conversation. It was a dialogue going. I thought that was great. And it was also great for the fact that you could send fucking nudes. And like, if I'm being honest, it was great for sexting. Like it still is great for that. But for like all the other stuff, it's terrible now. That app, I don't even know how you get discovered on that app. You can't I don't know if you can live stream on it. The only thing that's keeping Snapchat alive is the filters. The filters are probably still top tier, and a lot of people and women use the filters. They'll save the thing and then they'll post it somewhere else. They're using just the filters. But I think Snapchat fell off the hardest, to be honest. Snapchat has too many ads, bro. Oh, Snap is disgusting. Listen, my issue, I'm gonna open up my Snap right now. Let me see if there's any titties on here. It is. Oh, it's not Tuesday. Damn, never mind. Yo, but look, I open up Snap. It used to be when you open up Snap and you would swipe to your right side, you would see all of your friends' stories, like all big down the thing. Now look, you come over here, the people you follow are on these small little circles across the top, and everything else is these big ass ads, these big ass, like what? I don't give a fuck about this. Who are some of these brands? I don't give a shit about none of these. So what I noticed is once they changed this design and they were unapologetic about it, as a matter of fact, their CEO was like, yeah, deal with it. I was like, oh, word? You're a piece of shit. I'm not going to use your app. But what happens is because you only get 1, 2, 3, like 4 1/4 profiles showing up here. If you follow a lot of people, no one's scrolling this long to go see everyone on your list. It's too much. So I noticed immediately my engagement drop over 50%. And at that point, I was like, oh, fuck this app. I got off of it. Yeah, no, I definitely, yeah, it's a shame, man. I miss the days on Snapchat. No, listen, I used to, when I was on Snapchat, it used to really get Titty Tuesday snaps just because. It was a wonderful thing. Listen, I appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Diva? Okay, maturity is supposed to be at 18. You are aware of what to do and not to do on these platforms. Yeah, I'm not sure what the context of what that statement's for, but worst part of here is snaps in Nigeria are just to these. Wait, what? Wait a minute. I need to get on Nigeria snaps. No, you know what? Actually, yo, I don't know what's going on. We about to get ratchet, y'all. Oh, fuck it. We about to get ratchet. Listen. Hold on. There we go. I've noticed a couple of things. You just reminded me as you're talking about Nigeria, right? I've noticed on Twitter with the For You thread now, I'm starting to see a lot more posts from Africa, like Nigeria and places like that, and they pop up and there's always some naked ass titties on I'm like, what the like, what's going on? And then, funny enough, there I am on my favorite website, xnxx.com, and they give you like a recommended viewing of categories, and this one popped up and it was like Africa. I'm like, Africa? Let me see what the hell is going on over here. What kind of adult content that they got going on? So I click on it and I start going on this rabbit hole. I got to say, I am impressed at the quality of adult content that is coming out of West Africa. All right. Listen, as someone that used to live in Monrovia, Liberia, traveled extensively through West Africa, love it. Love it. Wonderful people. So much. Listen, and whether you're black or of Latin descent, we trace our lineage, and there's so many connections to the music and to the foods. It's a wonderful experience to observe that and connect with that. But goddamn, hey, they I'm glad you heard me, goddamn stranger. So listen, I am impressed at the production level, and they be having scenarios in the African P. I was really impressed. I was really impressed. It's really something to check out. We love Moon After Dark. I'm sure you love Moon After Dark. This is the bonus. Look, I'm trying to see what stock I need to invest in after the ban. Oh, are you into that? Okay. Let's see here. Guys, don't forget, if you're on IG, come get the better quality viewing experience on my YouTube. The information is right below. YouTube/djmoondawglive. Come through. When you chat, it shows up on the stream. And yeah, come support. Moon's Rabbit Hole. Oh no, it gets better. It gets better because I also discovered this new category and it got me all messed up. It got me all messed up. Yo, Nico, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. So not only is the African P content pretty impressive. Some really good scenarios there. I'm all about scenarios. They will forever still be some of my favorite stuff. Right? That being said, I recently stumbled onto this new emerging category, and I'm a connoisseur of this stuff, right? I know quite a bit about this industry and this adult content industry, right? Some friends of mine are retired OG veterans. In fact, one of my homegirls, a legend in the game, Naomi Banks. She's a Chicagoan as well. Cool as hell. I've met so many of them. I've been with women that after we parted ways became porn stars. And I was like, oh, I saw it coming. Literally I saw it coming. I literally saw it coming. Hey, it's just like that sometimes. It's not about the platform being nasty. It's an option to have certain content banned from your page. It's also saying you should not post certain content. What else do you do? Oh no, I got what you're saying. It's a premium motherland. Yo, Ram, shut up. So there I was, and I see this category, and I'm like, let me see what this is about. So I click on it. Boom. Now it shows me the whole video, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, I'm just looking at the thumbnail. Let's look at this one. I see a guy, these two ladies. One looks like the stepmom and the other one looks like the stepsis or something like that. One of them stepmom, stepsister scenarios, right? Which are lovely, by the way. So I click on it. And so it starts off with them having a normal conversation. Oh, Billy, how was your day today? Oh, it was pretty good, and I'm just They're talking, and then the younger girl's stepsister, whatever, or whatever it is, walks over as they're having this legit conversation. And I gotta say, this is top tier acting. I mean, who would have thought porn stars can actually act? They really acting in it, talking the whole scenario out. Oh, that's really, oh, are you sure? Da, da, da. Back, the whole thing's going back and forth. Next thing you know, Shorty, the stepsister, walks over to the stepbrother, and he's like, let's say he's just standing and leaning on the countertop, the island countertop in the kitchen. She just grabs him and he turns his waist towards her while he's still talking to her, like a real full-blown conversation, and the sis just drops down, guac guac, going off. And I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, what's happening here? And they're having a full conversation, and then they'll be like, oh, Jane, what about you? And you just hear the thing. Yeah, I can't do the noise. It just plops out of her mouth. And she's like, oh, yeah, I think so too. And then she goes right back to putting in the guac guac. I'm like, what is happening right now? Like they just not seeing that was like, and I'm now at this point, I'm like, I'm invested. I'm like, yo, hey, yo, what's happening right now? This is so interesting. You know what I'm saying? So, oh shit, hold on, let me pull this back up. Sorry, I moved something over here. Oh, hold on. My bad. Okay, I can see you guys again. I moved chat. So now I'm invested, and I'm like, I gotta see this thing through. So I keep on watching. Shorty gets up, and then he got his pants around his ankle. He walks over, and then the girl talks to the stepmother. They start having a full-blown conversation, and while they're having the conversation, he straddles on over with his pants around his ankles, goes over to the stepmom who got a sundress on, lifts it up, and then just starts going in. And again, they're having a full conversation. She's not moaning, groaning, none of that. She's just sitting there. She's getting clapped, and she's still having a real conversation, talking with the other. I'm like, this shit is crazy. Because now I'm conflicted at this point. I don't know whether I'm so invested into the story, but then I got, you know what I'm saying? I got my hand on the thing, and I'm like, I don't know what to do right here. Like, am I watching the story? Am I gonna go and do what I need to do? Like, it was a really conflicting experience. I watched it all the way through. And this new category is called free use. Never heard of it before, but apparently it's the new thing. And essentially the idea with free use is that you go in and do whatever you want to that person, and they just let it ride. While they're conversing, doing whatever their other thing is, you just come in like, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna drop down on it or whatever. I'm like, I found this shit to be so fascinating. Listen, take it, run with it, do whatever you may. Free use. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this thing is so interesting. The only problem was I'm like, all right, let me go and watch something else. The only problem is I found myself watching the fucking storyline more than handling my shit. I'm like, this is counterintuitive. I should just watch a fucking movie if I'm gonna just get it, wrap into the storyline. I should just go watch Netflix. This is defeating the purpose here. It's conflicted. Shit. By the way, if anybody wants to do a free use, that shit looks, hey, listen, that really looks interesting. I don't know. I'm a believer you gotta try everything at least once. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, free use is how I met a few of my exes. Nah, son, that don't even sound right, bro. That sounds crazy. Yeah, don't be boring. Yeah, it can be boring. Yeah, it can. You gotta keep it spicy and stuff like that. You gotta listen, you know, it's easy to get bored of it all. you could have great sex with someone and still get bored if you're not doing things to kind of keep it going. You know what I mean? And I would go so far as to say that people should be doing what they need to do to keep their partner desiring them. I think that goes a long way with it. It's so easy to get wrapped up into mundane day-to-day life. Everyone gets into their routines and it just becomes a thing. You come home from work. Now, you know what I'm saying? Everyone puts on their sweats and their PJs and all that stuff. And you just kind of go through your routine, you wash your face, get ready for bed, you go to sleep, whatever. Where's the excitement of it? And I think that's where a lot of people lose it is you gotta keep it exciting, keep it fun. You know what I'm saying? Keep it unexpected. That's, at least for me in my mind, the better way to approach it to help keep it going longer. You know what I'm saying? Do things to spice it up, keep it fresh, and at all times keep your partner desiring you. The minute they don't desire you, man, it's all downhill. For real. You know what I'm saying? I tried to get the e-date. Yeah, Bill was we're trying to get an e-date set up here. He reached out to Athena's girl and she's down for it. We just gotta get the schedule set up. So we hope to have an e-date live on the stream. And I'm gonna be the facilitator of it all. We'll do that, hopefully. Nah, Ray, you tripping. He said the old Dutch oven helps keep things exciting. You wild, bro. You clearly want to be divorced or something. You know? Yes, he did. She was still up at 2 a.m. Wait, Bella, you was still chatting with her girl at 2 a.m.? Player. She told me he's summertime fine. Oh, she's feeling him. All right. Listen, y'all. Don't go and smash before we do this e-date, all right? You're gonna have to keep it in your pants. You should host a live with Tell Me. That'll be, you know what? Tell it, yo, yeah, actually, yes. Oh, so listen, I know Taomi. Let me pull up her IG. Oh shit, I can't pull up her stuff. So she's a sexologist. She became a sexologist. So look, let me pull up her shit. I've known this girl, goddamn, for a long time in Chicago. Let me log in real quick. I can't log in my Instagram? What the oh, yo. I don't know how I'm live streaming, but I can't log into my Instagram. Anyway, yeah. Yo, actually, I don't even think I have her number or anything. Diva, you don't have to hit me. Hit me with her number. Let me log in. So, what? Feedback required. What the fuck? Oh, did I put too many numbers in? Yes, I did. Sorry, y'all. I had a 2-factor log into my shit. Dude, I love your page. Always makes you laugh. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Hold on. Let me find. Is it still Glamazonian? Glamazonian Taomi? What's her shit? Let me sign in for you, broski. Chill, bro. You gonna slide it? You trying to get on my DMs? Ain't nothing but dudes in it nowadays. Before my shit popped on IG, it's a lot more women. Now, it's a lot of fellas sending me shit. It's all good though. I ain't tripping. Moon, don't you hate when you down on a girl and she toot? Yo, C's, I'm gonna ban you, bro. Stop. Yo, Diva, what's her shit? Let me see. Taomi. Oh, there it is. I got her. Let me see if I can even show you her shit, y'all. Hold on. Celebrity intimacy coach, certified sexologist. What the hold on. Can I show this? Probably not. Let me see if I let me just find something I can show you though. Hold on. Damn. How? I mean, clearly she could put on IG. I don't want to put it on my YouTube stream though. YouTube will my stream yesterday, y'all, got clapped. This is why when you come over to YouTube, y'all, you want to become a member, support your boy. You get perks. You get highlighted in the channel. You get Discord perks. You know, you want to throw your boy a super chat, $2 plus. It's text to speech. You have your message read on the stream out loud in front of everybody. Because YouTube be demonetizing my live streams because we talk too real. You know what I'm saying? I'm still looking for a video I can show you from her. All right, here I got just a good picture. Here, look. All right, that's my girl Tommy. I've known her for like years in Chicago, and over the years she elevated herself and became a sex coach, intimacy coach, and all of that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to hit her and see like if she wanna do a live together. I don't know what it'll be about. We'll probably talk about some ratchet stuff. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna hit her so she can get on here and we can do profile reviews. I think that's what it might be. You know what I'm saying? You got time to blow it at us. True. The Chicago Raven. My MoonDawg. How much did you like that? Bro, you be talking crazy, C's. I think these long road trips is getting to your brain. What's up, Pyro? Yup, you get all the emotes. You can use the bricked up emote in my matter of fact, y'all spam the bricked up emote. We got the munch emote, and nobody got that emote, bro. You got some munchers in here. We got the munch emote. Spam that shit. Glad if I can be some service. Yeah. Yo, how's life been? I swear. Yo ass got a job and it's been gone off the face of the world. So yeah, I'm gonna have to reach out to her. We'll have to collab. Long overdue. I mean, I used to have her on my radio show all the time. All the time. All right, let me see what we're doing here. Was it showing up on the chat? Maybe not. Yeah. Moon, the chat isn't showing up on video. Yeah, man, it's scuffed again, I guess. Let me see if I can reset it. Hold on one second. Yeah, I got scuffed. Yeah, y'all broke it. That's basically what happens. Y'all broke it. Good job. What we're watching tonight, gang, right now, we just kind of talking about a couple of different things. But we are going to get into... Oh, yeah. I want to get into this. So this new Netflix documentary called Money Shot, the Pornhub story, is now on Netflix. Let's take a look at this trailer. Obviously, we can't watch it on stream. However, if you are in my Discord and if you are a member of the YouTube channel, you get this special VIP role in Discord and we do movie nights. So I think we're gonna probably watch this in Discord tonight. Let's check this out.
Do you remember the first porn you ever saw?
Hold on, let me run it back. Turn up the volume here. There, who owns, like, who, you know, like these sites, they seem so ominous because you never know who is behind them. And I think that these companies structure themselves in a ways as they have that anonymity, so you never really know like what's going on. And it is kind of crazy when you go on any of these websites and see how they're run, how they work. They're just pushing all these you know, ads and these, you know, need any more inches? Like, come on, bro. Who's really buying into that? You know what I mean? That's how I met a few of my exes. Sleepovers and stay toxic. Stupid. Yo, so there's that. I think we'll probably watch this. Why is Chrissy Teigen on underneath this? Oh, hell yeah. Girl, go the fuck sit down, bro. Chrissy be doing too much, man. She be doing too much, bro. Look, TikTok is trending. Of course it is. So we'll probably watch that tonight on my Discord. So again, if you want to come join us, one, you got to come to the Discord. You got to join the Discord. The link is in my IG profile. And if you want to be a part of it, you want to support, you can become a member over on YouTube. Look down below, youtube.com, djmoondawglive, become a member, and you'll have access to all these special perks and shit. You know what I mean? It's a real community bonding experience, and support your boy. Need more inches. Yo, you know what I'm talking about, Kiki? Like, them ads. I just like, I don't know what guys be falling for that shit. Who remembers Dave Chappelle, the Chappelle Show skit when he said, what if the internet was like was real and it was in the mall and he was walking around? Hey buddy, need more inches on you need more girth? I was crying. And then dude dressed up, he was like a woman, and Dave's like, oh hell yeah. And then he like unmasked himself as the same dude. Need to grow more inches? I was crying. Shit's classic. It was classic. Premium Discord. Stop it. Let's see here. The mall. Y'all remember that, right? I could literally watch Dave Chappelle show every day, all day. It's so goated. It's so goated. Oh, by the way, quick note. I am looking for some ladies that want to come on my live and rate guys' IG profiles as a way to help them get their shit together and make their IGs look more presentable. So when they slide on a woman, they shit looks good. Listen, there's no doubt, and I don't know if you guys know this, but the biggest dating app in the world is not Tinder, Bumble, Hitch, whatever all the shits are, whatever they all are. It's Instagram. Instagram is by and far the largest app that is, people use to date. How? They will just slide in DMs, right? Shoot your shot. Hey, what's up? Da, da, da. So having a Instagram profile that's put together, fellas, properly, that shows you authentically, organically, you're presenting yourself in your best foot forward, super important. So yeah, we're trying to make that happen. So we're trying to get some ladies who want to jump in. Well, shit, I kind of missed some stuff. What's up, Ludley? The mads be crazy as fuck. Like all of them from the pills, some flabbergasting ads. They are. I ain't gonna lie. Wait, have y'all some of y'all never seen this on my page, right? Let me find it. I reacted to this one video. It's on my reels. Let me see how far back I go find this. Oh damn. It was the banana cleaner. Did y'all see the banana cleaner video I did? Hold on, I'm looking for it right now. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. I got some classic shit on here. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even trying to gas myself up, but hold on. I'm trying to find it. Where's it? Banana cleaner. No. Damn, is it that far back already? Wait for it, y'all. If you've never seen this, here it is. Take a look. Yo, I don't know why I keep seeing your name, Kiki, and I'm thinking of the fucking Drake song. Kiki. Na, 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 na. Passport boys has to be a topic that needs to be talked about. We could talk about that maybe another day, brother. That's gonna be a whole long. We're gonna be ratchet and talk adult stuff tonight. We'll say that one for like a regular joint. What's up, Alpha? You volunteers. What? Hold up. What am I missing? He's like, I volunteers tribute. Yo, so look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is hilarious. No idea where this is going. Has some random account send this to me. Said it's absolutely hysterical. You got to react to it. So let's see what this is all about. Why is there a banana on the screen?
It took me 5 years to invent a banana cleaner. After following the steps to install it,
not for that
insert
kind
a
of
banana,
banana.
and when the switch is turned on, it automatically cleans the banana. You can even hang it anywhere and use
Not
it.
hanging it on the desk at work.
It took me.
They said, does this work on baby bananas as well? Yo, they said my current banana cleaner talks too much. Where do I sign? I gotta pee. I have no idea where this is going. I gotta pee, y'all. Oh shit. Hey. Oh, I gotta pee. Fuck, now I'm hot. That shit was. Yo, that might be the most goated comment. My current banana cleaner talks too much is fucking legendary, bro. That is legendary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you commented on that one, Lilith. Watching you laugh and laugh again is hilarious. Hey, that was like some Inception shit. Me laughing at me laughing to the fucking video. Oh man, I should have brought a bottle. I gotta pee so bad. Nah. Hey, speaking of pee, ladies, I've seen this a couple of times on TikTok. Do y'all have a real fascination in like this whole fantasy of holding a guy's junk when he's peeing? I've seen multiple TikToks with women saying, man, I just want to know what it's like to hold it. I want to hold it for you when you pee. And then I go in the comments and women be like, yeah, for real. I want to know what it's like. I want to hold it. I'm like, that's a thing? For real? Is that like a, cause I mean, I'll just be like this, go right ahead. go right ahead. But you're gonna learn if you don't hold it correctly, you're gonna catch some splashback in your face. Oh man, my chest hurts, y'all. You want to try? Really? You do? What's the reason though? Like, what's the reason you want to, like, as a woman, you want to hold a man's joint? It's control. Rican said it's control. No, but you've done it before though. So not really. Lady said no. Greatness said no. Ram, that's super soaker. Hey, listen. You can hold it, just not from the back. I'm good. If it's in my hands, it's going somewhere else. Yo, honey, what up? You're a big boy. Hold it yourself. Where is it going? Yeah, yo, I'm dead ass. I wish I saved the videos, and I'm talking about like it was hundreds of women that was all like, yeah, they wanna experience what it's like to hold a man's joint when he's going pee, and I didn't really get it. Said men don't think about looking down where we pee. Wait, what? Don't think about looking down to see where we pee from. I think it's just a weird infatuation. It's definitely not control for me. Okay. Okay. Peek up in the balls. You may get pee on your hand. Oh man. Yo, that's hilarious. That's super funny. Let's see here. Oh, I'm catching up. Where am I at here? I'm trying to read up on stuff. Hey, I want to, you know what? I'm going to go back to, how far have y'all gone through some of my reels? I might have to repost some of the earliest stuff before my shit started booming. Yo, this one right here is great. Wait, who's seen this? Wait, let me open this back up. Hold up. This shit had me crying for real. There's some guys who pee sitting down. I mean, listen. Yo, Mixer, yo, Seek, what's up, bro? Thank you for coming through on the YouTube. Guys, don't forget, if you're on IG, the best way, and I stream Monday through Friday on my YouTube channel. You can see down below, YouTube, DJ MoonDawg Live. Come through, subscribe. You get a better viewing experience, you know, on the YouTube app and everything. Support your boy. Come through, join as a member. You can drop a super chat, $2 plus. It talks, it'll read off your comment live. Everybody can hear it. So if you want to talk or troll or whatever, you can do that while you support your boy. Just a couple different options. All right. What the hell is this? Why is this all over my screen? Hold up.
This is how I cool down my hot sauce. I can't handle the spice, so I need to strain it out. How the hell you cool down hot sauce?
The only way you cool down hot sauce is don't use the fucking hot sauce.
And I mix the hot
Man, I
sauce
suggest
up.
ice and water.
Open it and pour it into the colander.
What is she doing? What is she doing?
While turning your cold water on.
No, that's not even right.
You
What?
straight it out. All the damn sauce.
Okay, the bowl should have caught it, so this is what it should look like. It's gonna be a lot less spicy this way.
Disgusting.
What?
And
That's a goddamn.
now it's really good on
This is
burritos.
water, this is fucking water.
You can't
Just say
handle
that.
spice like me.
God damn.
This is how I cool down.
Hey, yo, that one, I love that shit. This shit's hilarious. You like Rambo in the morning? Oh, bro, I'm like Ford, bro. Like a rock. Yo, that morning wood ain't nothing like that morning wood, ladies. You better take advantage of that shit. We'll be going through some of this. Yo, you cheeky, you wildin'. Dude, I found you and went all the way back to your first video, stayed up till 6 a.m. laughing. Yo, that's what's up. I'm glad. Let me go through some of the other ones that I really, some of my personal favorites. Yo, this one right here is underrated. I thought this was great, and maybe I'll repost it. Yo, not the roast beef playing the guitar. I should call my ex. I miss her now. Yo, that one, that's funny. I don't give a shit what you say, man. She slipped over the guitar and the roast beef started playing that shit. I found that shit hilarious. You remember that one? Yeah, that was a good one. Spill the tea? Spill the tea about what? Hey, yo, wait, what about the morning wood? Oh, nah, listen, ladies, it's no secret. Guys, obviously for a man, we can't control while we're sleeping. Our body naturally will get hard, right? It's just, you know, it'll happen. So it's not uncommon throughout the night. And the crazy thing is, like, when it happens to me, I kind of slightly wake up from my sleep. Like, I'm still sleeping, but I'm aware. And I'm like, oh, I gotta fold it back around and move it around so I can turn back on my stomach so I don't break my shit. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I know I'm not the only one, right? When you wake up in the middle of the night, you realize your shit is bricked up, and you know, spend that bricked up, C's. Let's spend that bricked up in chat. And you gotta adjust yourself so you don't roll on your shit the wrong way. It just happens. But that morning wood, when you wake up and your shit is just thumping like a heartbeat, bro. Dum 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 dum. It's a good time to go and get them, ladies. It's a good time. You know what I mean? It's that fresh morning wood. I want to taste her potato salad. Yo, Tito. What I miss? You missed everything, Sand. You're late. I heard morning wood. What I miss? Yo, ladies is like morning wood. Yo. There it is. There's that bricked up. We got that bricked up emote on the YouTube side. Damn, I'm mad that the chat thing is busted. It's an Arby's collab. Nah, for real. We get hard and happy. Women get swampy and Jesus Christ, I'm not gonna say that. This is wild. I'm gonna search even more. Y'all funny. This one right here is a classic though. They got 2 mil. I don't know. Let me see. What's my first video that went a milli? That might have been it on Instagram. Yeah, I think that was it. Let me show y'all this one. Yeah. This was my first one to break a mil. This hit 2 mil. This is a classic. Yo.
I thought I still had it, man. fucking around there, they killed myself. What the fuck? Look at my back. Hey, y'all.
What you seasoning wings with gunpowder? Raindrop, crop top, 3rd-degree birds on the stones.
Hey, y'all.
I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm laughing at my own shit, but this shit is funny, man. I'm gonna fuck. Oh, damn. Oh, yo. Yo, sometimes I can't even make it to the morning. I haven't emptied the tank halfway through the night. And low-key always rub one out. Yo, y'all fellas are tripping. That's hilarious. Oh, man. I am going to pee on myself at this point. I need a bottle I can just unleash real quick. You know what I mean? You know when you hold it, but here's the benefit of holding it though, right? You hold it in long enough and you finally let it out. It's almost better than busting a nut. Let's be honest, right? You hold it in so long and you finally let it go and you're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know how this happened. He just front and back. That's what makes it even funnier. You ever rub one out while taking a shit? Bro, come on, man. I'm out. No. Nah. What? No, those have got to be two separate transactions. No way. Yo, Rem with the 20 piece.
Raised fist, we are Moon. Raised fist.
Yo, Ram, thank you for the 20 piece and the support. Much love, babe. Thank you. Much appreciated. All right, let's continue. Yeah, I don't know what Bricks is talking about here. This motherfucker under the Dubai Act over here, bro. It's gotta chill. I've never had a blumpkin either. That's what it's called, a blumpkin? Is even impossible? I mean, listen, with men, they will find a way to do some wild shit. And then after this video went viral for me, this one actually hit a mill as well. It went back to back, which is pretty lit. Let me show you what this one was. This is Shorty and the Bad Hair Day.
So I'm already feeling shitty because I got my hair braided and I don't like it. It had fire to the goddamn fucking flame. They braided my mask to my hair. So I'm already feeling shitty because I got.
That was it. Hey, yo, and like my early videos, I was still trying to figure out like how I wanted to do it. And I was experimenting with using like comments in it. And I kind of found my stride with like that being a thing. This one too, I thought this is an underrated one too. I thought this shit was hilarious. They said, imagine downloading TikTok and this is the first video you've seen. My man's acting like that was her, you know what I'm saying? My nephew said a Blumpkin New England style. Y'all stop. The name is hilarious. It is, bro. Check the reacts, please. What? What is this? See, I got to screen shit, bro, because I'm already getting clapped on.
Why did you stop?
Hey, imagine Shawty giving you a hand job.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Tell her, sir, your account is negative $140. Me. Yo, lower your fucking voice. Hey, yo, that was good. Hey, you be wanting to talk real low when they talk about your account balance. Like, don't say it loud, don't say it loud. Sir, you have $10 left in your account. Like, fuck. I gotta pee. Oh, shit. Oh, all right, C's. You redeemed yourself after that first one, because, God, that first one was wild, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, my chest hurt. That was a good one. Whew. I'm like, oh, too funny not bricked up from the top, Lord. Wait, was that a Blumpkin? Yeah, that was a Blumpkin reenactment. I don't know how he found it. What up, Shane? I'm surprised what Americans think it's like in the UK. Oh, that was a good one too. Wait, let me see. Oh, this one should have been a mill. I might have to repost. Look at this one.
I got some big news today, but my mom is dead, so can you guys just pretend to be my mom for a minute? Okay, so guess what? I officially got hired in the ER.
No!
Mid-shift.
I'm going to hell!
It's the job I've wanted for a long time, and I'm super excited. I got some big news today.
Yo, that shit is so wrong. If you like dark humor, that's just actually top tier comedy. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I'm messing up on chat. Guys, if you're on IG, I don't always catch everything because of the way it works. It's always good to come to my fucking YouTube live. All right, come to the YouTube side, YouTube, DJ MoondawG Live. It's where I'm there. If I'm not on Instagram, I slide through. Let's see. There's some early stuff. Oh, this was a good one too. This one should have got a lot more. I like this one. This is funny.
You don't have a double chin. What you do have is bad posture. So all you need to do is 2 steps. Bring your shoulders up, back, and down. Bring your chin slightly forward and then slightly down, and look at the difference that makes. You don't have a double chin. What you do have is bad posture.
My guy turned into a dinosaur. They called him Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't know how much more I can do with this. My ribs hurt so bad. All right. Yeah, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's so good. Oh, shit. That's so good, bro. Hi from Puerto Rico. Hey, man, I see the team has been killing it, huh? What's up, Luis? Oh, man. From here to DJ MoondawgI YouTube. Oh, that shit was funny though. Yes, the comments on that, it was pretty good. I love that laugh. It makes me literally bust up laughing. Thank you. Oh man, I know the island gonna go crazy. I still got my early videos up there. Wow. Let me see here. Working security in a Hispanic nightclub. Oh my God. Let me see how this goes. Okay, week 2. Okay. No, not week 4. This is Semana 4. Yo, the tightest pants. Gotta be Dominican. Oh, shit. All right. Y'all, all loves, Chief. Appreciate that. Freeze, I'm with the FBI, the booty inspector. Oh, yo, that kid? Yeah, I'll run that one back. What's this one? Let me see this.
Yeah, that boy got a boneless.
What is that?
Beard. Look at that boy.
What is that? No.
That boy got a boneless beard.
He got a boneless beard. Why would you do this? Oh no, not the natural gold crown. That's a beard template. Fill in the blanks.
Look at it. That boy.
Check your Insta. Wait, what do you want me to do? You want me to review your Insta right now in front of everybody? You want to get cooked? You want to get cooked? Well, Nicholas, what's up, bro? Don't be playing with Billy. To me, little Billy. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Where we at here? Yeah, the boneless beard for real. Although the one with little bro running from the alien. Which one was that one? I don't remember that one. This like the others are here good. This one's funny as hell. The girl when she was doped up talking about she wants some dick. That was funny. Let's see here. Yo, let me show y'all this video. So this video I'm about to show y'all, this is why I hate TikTok. I posted up and TikTok took this down for hateful behavior. Watch the video. It's the same thing that I posted over there is right here. Watch this. And then yeah.
So let's get started. Our first caress.
No! Oh, I'm going to hell. No.
So let's get started.
Yo, I hate the internet. I fucking hate it.
So let's get started.
TikTok took that down, bro. Like, what was the problem? Like, it's a joke, all right? She didn't die. Like, it's so whack. I was so pissed off. I sent you a screenshot. I know. Let me see. I mean, I just pull up your whole. You want me to pull up your whole Insta right now in front of everybody and go through it or what? What up, Shay Shay? Must have smelled more crack. Do it. I mean, I'm waiting for him to say if he wants me to do it or not. We did it yesterday a little bit. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, you want me to? All right. Wait, DM me your IG link so I can make it easier for me to pull up. All right, we're gonna do an IG review, fellas. I do these IG reviews as a way to help you present yourself in the best possible manner. So when women come and they look, right? Let's say you shoot a shot in the DM, they're gonna come look at your profile. You want to have a good looking profile that they're gonna find likable, and then it'll open them up to entertaining your shot. And at that point, that's step one in the process. All right. This is my man C's right here. What up, baby? All right, my man C's right here. Let's see what we got. First off, he's got his cars. Wait, first off, we've got the profile pic. I'm guessing that's your pops and you? Or is that you and your daughter? Which one is it? All right, Cokes, much love. I appreciate that. Is your profile likable? Oh, you want me to take a look at it? Well, that's your grandpa on you. Okay. So, first things first, all respect to pops, grandpops and all that. She gotta go. All right. It should be you. Your avatar is the first thing people are gonna see in a comment, in a DM. They're gonna look immediately at that little last thing, and it needs to be clear and that it's like visible so they can kind of just a quick glance at what you are, and it should be drawing enough they won't say, all right, let me go see the rest of their profile. Having this is more for you. If you want your profile to be more about courting, it needs to be this is more about your grandpa and your emotional connection to him than it is about you putting yourself out there to potentially meet someone, right? So change that off rip. And ladies that are here, as I go through this, share some do I do females too? Yes. If you want me to do yours, let me know. I'll do females too. All right, now moving along. You always want to think about this on your profile. You want to really be strategic in how you're structuring. Now, mind you, I'm talking about all of this from the context of you're setting up your profile as a way to court or use it as a dating tool. If you're a creator and if you're using it for other purposes, that doesn't apply to you. But if you are trying to use your profile as a way to attract someone as like a dating calling card, you're going to want to structure it this way. So right off rip, when you open up the app, you're only going to get like the first 2 rows. So you want to structure your posts so that you have this cycle of something that is authentic and organic of you, that highlights you, that may show something that you're interested in. So what can that be? Okay. That could be like, that could be you at a festival that you really enjoy, or if you're into hiking or camping, or just something that you enjoy as a hobby. Show yourself in that light, because then it allows that person to kind of get a sense of what your interests are. You can convey where your interests are without having to write it all out, because they can use it and look and see what you got going on. Then you're gonna want to have a photo, something with you, and I think with friends or family, showing you in that dynamic. Why? Because women are attracted to a good man that, has family, that they show, you show you having a family life and family connection and being with friends. That gives off that sense that, okay, he values this, right? This is a woman wants that. They want to know you're a good man, that you value family, that you're loving and all that. So have that in the mix. Then you can have one that's more of a fun, lighthearted, you know what I'm saying? It's just you in the moment of doing something fun. You're smiling, you're showing some teeth. Women want to look in that, see your smile. And in all cases, you always want to have yourself, put together and look clean as possible. Now, it's not to say, because we as men, we can also pull off the rugged look, where you're a little bit more like the outdoorsy, maybe you haven't shaved in a little while, but generally you still want to keep your stuff. And if you guys haven't seen my stories I posted earlier today, I gave away some free gems. I actually shared and posted up all the products that I use to keep my beard clean, well oiled, soft, conditioned, and scented properly. I gave it all right there, fellas. So go check it out. I put the Amazon links. You can go get it. It's inexpensive. And these are these little things that you can do that go a long way for a woman to see and see that you're just put together. All right. So free game. It's all free game. I really want to see my fellas do better. I get so many guys that hit me and are struggling in the dating space. These are little things that you can control that help your chances, your appearance, and all this stuff, right? Let me see here. So some of the ladies said pictures of you, stuff like that. Yeah. All right, let's continue. So then you got your daughter, which is great. Like pictures with you and her right here. I don't think that's bad at all. Here's the thing. I would make this argument. There are some women that will say they don't want to date a man that got kids. And it's a preference. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm of the belief, because before I had a kid, I used to think like, I would never want to date a woman with a kid and until you become a parent, and then your mind shifts and you start to really kind of realize what it is. And what I have said is it's not a bad thing to date someone necessarily that has a child, because what that allows you to do is you get to see what kind of a parent they are off rip. And if you plan to be with them and you plan to have children, you already know from the rip whether or not they're a good parent or not, because you're already able to see it in advance. So I would make the counter argument that it actually could be a dub in disguise, because you can see if they're a good father. I would say this to any women in here: would you rather be with a man that has a child already or children, but you've already seen that he's a good father, he's caring, he takes care of them, he's not just a payday father paying child support and that's it, but he's like engaged, he's doing stuff, taking care of them, loving, caring, teaching them and all that stuff, over having a child with some guy who's not a father and leaving it up to the daddy lottery? Because he becomes a father and he could step up and do all the right things, or there's the chance that he becomes a shitty dad. And I'm telling y'all this, there's nothing I despise more in this world than men that don't take care of their fucking kids. That is, men that openly just don't take care of their kids. Even if the mother's a fucking pain in the ass and she's being spiteful and all that shit. And maybe there are instances where you've done all you can and you just can't do it. Maybe I can maybe see that. But just to blatantly not be involved, I think those types of men are pieces of shit. And I wouldn't even say they're men. I don't want to get into that tangent, because that to me, you don't ever leave your child, bro. That's getting back to this though. I think it's great that you have a candid picture with your daughter. It shows that you're loving, that you are involved, you are a father. And I think a woman that sees that would see that as a dub. That oh, he's a loving father. You're not hiding anything. You're there with her. I also wouldn't overshare, your daughter as well. So you got to find that balance where she's there. It's not like she's hidden, but also don't make it all about her. You know what I'm saying? I'd like some of these shots too. Like, I like this shot, bro. You and the homie dappered up, bro. Clean. That's fresh. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Another, photo. I would just say, put a little more smiles in your stuff. Honestly, it's not really bad. I wouldn't do too much of the car shit, to be honest. Women don't give a fuck about this shit, honestly. That's a you thing. You're doing it for you. Fuck that. Leave the cars out of it. And again, photos with you and your kid, I would probably just scale it back a little bit, but show them, pictures of you and her doing activities together would be awesome, because it shows like you're actually doing stuff with her. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would say focus on that, bro. Focus on that. There you go. That's you and Pops. Yeah. Most men that don't have children don't want to be bothered with children. Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. What's up, Taiwo? Be a present father is very good. Yeah, says a lot about how involved he wants to get in his partner's life. I agree. She is a cutie. Yeah, by the way, your daughter is adorable, bro. God bless. Women would rather see how you treat your children because it portrays how you treat a woman. Yes, that and how you treat your mother. Women can learn a lot about a man and how he talks about his mother, how he treats his mother. If he has children, how he deals with that. You can tell a lot about his character, and that can make you inform your decisions on whether or not you want to pursue something with that man. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the reality of it. Just because someone has a child, you don't always know the pretenses of what happened. I think we in society tend to think that if you have a child, oh, you was just out here running wild and you just hooked up and you just had a child, some random. Obviously, it's not the case for everyone, right? It could have been a previous marriage. I think there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't work, but you still have a child. It could have been a long-term relationship. It could have been different things. It could have been different scenarios. So it's not always like, oh, you had this child and you was just out here running raw dog and everything, and it happened. It's not always the case. So I think there's a lot of pretense notions on this stuff. Raising another guy's kid, you got to be built for that. Now, that is another conversation, which is a valid one. It is not easy, and I don't. It's oh man, that's such a complex. Do we want to talk about that? Do we really have that conversation about a man stepping in, being with a woman that has a child, and then you're in this role as a stepfather figure ish? There's layers to it, man. It's so nuanced. Do we want to go there? Some people don't want to have to deal with the drama that they come with co-parenting. Yeah. But here's the thing. We all have to pick and choose, right? Ultimately, it comes down to, do I want to risk it because there might be potentially co-parenting issues, but however, they're a great person. They have all the other qualities I want. Am I going to shy away from it because I'm worried about their stuff going on? Or do I just leave it all? And even though he has all these other qualities, you're going to walk away from it just because of that thing. It's a deeply personal question that it's on the individual to answer, but that's a big deal. I don't even want to deal with the drama community in my own world some days. It can be tough. I get it. I raised my stepdaughter for 11 years and then the lady just left and I am left with the pain of losing your kid. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. You're not the first person that's said that. And I can't imagine how that would feel. Carl, what up? I wish it was a little taller. I wish it was a baller, this guy. Just interacting with someone else's children is hard, especially if the woman has a mother bear syndrome. That's another thing, you know what I mean? You ain't been here, motherfucker. What you mean? So I think what it comes down to is this simple fact that I think a lot of it comes into at what point in the child's life that you step into, and also the involvement of the biological father. And that's where it becomes so many different scenarios, right? I think anyway, that if you step in early enough when the child is still developing young, as they grow up, they're growing up with you and they don't see you as the stepfather. They see you as the father. I think that's an easier prospect to deal with, especially if the mother allows you to fulfill that role. And she isn't like, you're with her, but you're like, she's not letting you be involved in the kid's life to the extent, like, it's important, I think, that you have the opportunity to also be the full parent. That means discipline as well. And that's where I think it gets a little in the weeds, because, you know, the mother might say, well, you're not his father. You can't discipline the child. Well, what do you mean? I'm doing everything just because I didn't not from my DNA. You could be a father without, obviously being blood related. Like, we all know that shit. I think where it gets tricky is when the child is already of a cognizant age, right? So if they're like 8, 9, 10 to their teens, because now they can have resentment over their biological father situation when they're not around. You're in there, you're telling them to go clean their room, they getting lippy, and that causes friction. And then if the mother doesn't check them and they let it ride, in fact, that's my cousin's situation. He married a woman that already had 4 kids, and he had his own. He has 4 too. They like this Brady Bunch ass family, right? But the issue is that one of her youngest boys, it's like, is he 8, 9 years old or something like that? He has some kind of a learning. He's on the spectrum. I think he has some level of autism. But because of this, like, he'll get real wild on my cousin. And they're married, by the way. They got married some years. They're married a few years now. And there was an incident where the boy punched my cousin. And of course, like, my cousin didn't do nothing to the kid, but the kid went to school and then made an accusation that he hit him. So now, in the society we live in today, here comes fucking DCS, the police, to investigate this stuff, and they had to clear it up. And he's like, I've never touched the kid. He smacked me and he showed him the bruise. You know what I'm saying? that's where it can be problematic, because you weren't there from the jump and the child just sees you as this man that's fucking their mother and you're not really my dad. And you know what I mean? That's where shit gets crazy. I know some guys that got with women who had kids, and even though the relationship with the kid's mother didn't want, still treat them as their own. Yeah. If we're not serious, you would never meet my children, my family, nothing. Right. You just keep it to the late night interactions. I mean, yeah, I mean, you got to protect, you got to protect your family, you know what I'm saying? It's fine. Like, not everybody's meant to meet everybody. It is what it is. My ex-wife had 2 baby daddies. One was cool. Wait. My ex-wife had 2 baby daddies. One was cool. We even went some games together, tailgated. Oh, y'all was broing it up for real. But that other baby daddy was jealous as hell. That child was 2. She said, bye, baby daddy, when he... Wow, that's crazy, bro. The love is real, but it can be used against you by the mother. Yeah, and that is another step in that process, that it obviously is a risk. If you do this as a man, there are risks. You can get attached to the child, and the mother can pull out. Things don't work out. They pull them away from you 100%. And it's a heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? 100% a heartbreak. It's the rights, bro. If you invest in a household for years, to have no rights sucks. Yes. And that is where, as men, you have to make that decision. I think at this point, it's a case-by-case situation that each man has to evaluate under the circumstances in which it's presented to him. You have to really think about all of that, because you have no say. She leaves you tomorrow, you have no rights to the child. Even though you were there to raise them up for most of their life, they are gone. The best you can hope is that when they become an adult, that they reach back out. And hopefully they hold their mother accountable for doing that. Like you did something very selfish for yourself and not thinking about me, because he was my father, and you know what I mean? And then they have to pay for that as an adult. Rightfully so, I would say, because that's fucked up. Dating with kids is hard. It's not just our own hearts we have to protect. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that's why most people that have kids just keep it very, I don't say this in a bad way, right? But they keep it very superficial, because no one wants to intertwine anything up until you've gotten to that point where you do. But, and I think that's fine. I think as parents, it's fine. You want to protect your children and all that stuff, your families. It's fine. As long as people know what the situation is, then they can go proceed that way. You know what I mean? Yeah, I had my custody of my daughter, but when I got married, my daughter's mom wanted custody. So she was doing that under the Jealousy Act. She was a little tight that you got married. I don't like that, man. I have a problem when the children are weaponized, and obviously this is vastly done by the mothers. They have the parental rights the vast majority of the time. They're the ones that get to pull this on. You're not seeing fathers able to do this. It's the mothers. Nope, you can't see the kids anymore. Nope, never mind. Oh, you got married? Yep, nope, never mind. Like, what? I don't want that bitch to see my children or touch or talk to my kids. Like, now you're being ridiculous. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Raising from 2 to 11 by myself. Wow. But I mean, hopefully you have contact with her now, right? I hope. That's what happened to me last December. My baby was 15, 11 years raising her. Wow. But look, hopefully you're still in contact, right? And then hopefully when she's 18, when she's able to do what she wants, or he or she, I'm not, obviously sure, but hopefully then you can, they'll reach out to you. You know what I'm saying? I think that's ultimately what you hope would happen. Let's pull this up. Yeah, every other week now. Took a while to get there. That's good, bro. Hey, at least you fought. At least you fought for it. Oh, Monica's here finally. Where you been at? Damn, you missed out so much. Y'all want to tell her what she missed out on? Let's see here. Could you do a profile? Yeah. Do me a favor, Kiki. DM me so it makes it easier for me to pull it up from my DMs. I can open it up on my computer. Let me know when you do, because I have to go through and find it. Because let me pull it up real quick. Hold on. We're gonna do another profile review. This time it's gonna be from a woman. It's gonna be interesting. Messages. Make sure I don't got my shit exposed here. Requests. Let me see. I have to probably look at my phone. How you feel about women putting their baby daddies on child support? I don't think child support is inherently a wrong to do. You know, if you have the child. My issues with child support is how unfair it is to fathers. 100%. When we talk about equality these days. All right, I got you. Kiki, I got you. Let me open this real quick. Put it here so I can respond. Cool, now I can find it. My thing is that we're in a time where it's not fair for men whatsoever. The fact that you got men that are Kiki, put your shit on in public real quick. The fact that you got you're getting hit with these exorbitant monthly child support when it doesn't take that much money to raise a child. Maybe with the exception when the child is small, when they need daycare, because daycare is going to run you like a stack for decent daycare, right? $1,100, $1,200. But there's certainly an age where they become more independent, then that costs come down. And then especially once they're in school full time, that you know, it starts to drop. They don't have a lot of needs for a monthly expense. And so when we see these child support things where like you got to pay $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, just some crazy shit. At that point, you already know, man, like there are mothers that are using it to fund their lifestyle. That's it. I think that child support should be capped. There should be nationwide caps. There should be a hard top cap. And then there should be everything below it should be structured based upon the man's income levels. Because I even covered stories. So guys, my other channel is on YouTube. Look up The Mind of MoonDawg, youtube.com/The Mind of MoonDawg. I've covered stories on there about child support. And that channel is where I do all my deep dives. Like how we're conversing right now, I do them in a more structured video format. They're standalone videos. I think they're really dope. Check them out. I covered a couple of stories about child support where the idea is that I covered some stories where guys were on child support. They said it at such an exorbitant price, more than what they actually made, that guys are walking away from their paychecks $200. How do you live off of $200 for 2 weeks? You know, cleared $500-$600 for the month total after they took away taxes and then the child support. It's like, it's crazy that they would make you pay all of that, but you need to have your own money to even survive. And then when you don't make your payments, then they throw you in lockup. Well, if this isn't this about supporting the child, how does putting me in jail help the child if I'm supposed to work to fund this shit? The whole child support is a scam. If you don't know, I'm gonna summarize this right now. States are incentivized to put men on child support because they get federal money for this shit. That's all. Hey, I'm super simple. That's what they are incentivized to stick it to you. How many stories have I come across and I covered where a man wasn't even the biological father and the state still said, nah, fuck it, you got to pay child support. He's like, I'm not even the father. Like, what are you talking about? And yeah, it's crazy. They do it because they end up getting federal dollars off of the shit. All right, let's take a look here. All right, folks. We're going to take a look at Kiki. Let's pull it up and take a look. Kiki got 20 posts. All right, let's see. Now this is going to be different from a man's perspective. It's a little bit different with women. Now with women, let's take a look. So Kiki got some pics right here. Okay. Some candid shots. Let's see. Kiki on the beach. Okay. Got the all white dress on. Probably had a nice little dinner or something. Okay. Guys, let me know what I want to hear guys what you guys are thinking about the pictures here as we skim through them all, right? Because it's a very different metric in how when we look at a woman's profile, what we're looking at. Not many pictures here. I'm actually surprised. All right, so let me break it down. Anybody say anything yet? Let me see. Hold on. Start from the bottom before you lost weight. You lost weight? $91 weeks ago. How long was this? 69 weeks ago. My favorite number. Oh, you got more? Okay. Got a little video in there. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm thinking. There she is right here. All right. Here's what I'm thinking. Y'all ready for it? They said Kiki is cute. I agree. She really got a good profile. Okay. Guys are coming in with their compliments, Kiki. I'm going to say this. I think overall it's a good profile. Why do I say that? For us, when men are looking at a profile, if we look at it like seriously holler at you, right? Like there's one or two ways this could always play out. If we look at this, you know, I see a lot of ass shots, exotic trips, all this stuff. It's going to put in men's minds, and it may not even be true, but a man is going to think she getting flown out. She doing all this extra stuff. She, you know what I'm saying? She's all of that stuff. On the other side, when guys look at a woman and they see something that's a little bit more conservative, it's not saying like, you know, like you got your beat shot. It's cool. The thing about it is like, it's not overdone either though. You know what I mean? It wasn't like all these bikini photos everywhere. And then you're looking over your back. Like, I don't even think there's a shot in here. Like, okay, you got like one right here where it's kind of like your backside, right? But it's not even like the main focus. Like, it's still like, to me, this is a candid shot. You're smiling, you got your hand up. It was in the moment. Your girl probably was like, Kiki, bitch, look at me. And he was like, you know what I mean? Like in the moment. And to me, it comes off as authentic. You got this photo, right? As you're walking around, just to look back. There's a difference between this and when like a woman it's all about her ass. This is you just kind of looking back into the camera. I think it's another kind of in the vein of a candid shot and everything. So what I take away from this, and I think some of the guys are probably gonna agree with this, is like you don't come across as like you're out here doing too much. I think a guy can see this and be like, yo, you get enough of a sense of like your personality comes through some of these photos, right? Like here you and your girl hanging out, maybe at a festival or I don't know, at whatever, or read the or whatever that is, right? Y'all just having a good time. Like these are candid shots, just having fun, right? Smiling. I think a guy sees this and he just gives off, yo, she's cute. She's not too extra, like, you know, like you're covered up. Guys like that. Like if we gonna, like a guy's gonna holler at you for real to like really try and get with you type stuff, this is a respectable. It's not doing too much, right? You're still able to show off your beauty. You got the white dress, the heels. Like guys can still look at this and get a sense, right? The smile, that's important. Yeah, it's a good profile. I would just say like, you don't have a lot of pics though. I'm surprised for a woman, to be honest with you. You don't have a lot of pics, but yeah, just, I'm telling you, and it's not to say I don't say like, it's not to say that you're not a baddie, but when I say baddies, I'm talking about like those IG, you know what I'm talking about, like the BBL, all them kind of women that are scantily clad and all that, and it's fine. That's dumb. I'm not saying that's bad, but what I'm saying is in the context of when someone's gonna shoot the shot, like if it's me, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking like, yo, and I'm saying this like on behalf of like how a man would see this, right? I would look at it and be like, no, I could definitely shoot my shot and like try to like cuff her up and like be with her. Versus if I see all kinds of extra shit, I'm gonna shoot my shot. I'm gonna try to smash and then just be what it is. Put it under the belt. Got another one done. You know what I mean? You that's what I'm saying. Guys all day will wife the girl next door. And I don't know why over time that's become a bad thing. Bro, the girl next door is always desired by men. Like guys will still smash the BBL baddie and all that stuff, but a guy will wife the girl next door. Why? Because for a man, the girl next door is something that in our minds is attainable. I can actually have a chance with the girl next door. She's cute, she's pretty, she's well put together. I think women that embody that will always win. They're always gonna win. They're always gonna win. Yeah, it might look on the perspective here on social media like the you know, the baddie community is really getting it, and the girlies that are living all this luxury stuff and all that stuff. Yo, there'd be so much gas on these social media stuff. You really can't believe all that. But I can tell you as a man that the girl next doors, the ones that come off as sweet and fun and cool and all of that, y'all gonna win. And I think fellas, you know, y'all agree with my take on this or what? Domingo said, Kiki, where's Drake? Yeah, Athena even said it. She don't look like she for the streets, right? And the thing about it, right? Here's the thing. Not saying you are, Kiki, but you could be for the streets, but you carry yourself discreetly. That is something that I said yesterday's stream is so important. Motherfuckers don't be discreet anymore. You can be all types of out here, but as long as you're not posting it for everyone to know, no one would know the difference. No one would know you had 3,000 body count if you was based on this profile because you were discreet. And again, I'm just saying it's not the case, right? But because of what it gives off. So yeah, it's a dub. Good job. Put more up though. Like put more shit up. Good conservative profile. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. A woman can show her beauty through, you know, through her clothes without overexposing stuff, you know? And I think, like I said, I like the fact that she had like that one bikini picture. It's fine. You know what I mean? Because you're just at the beach in the moment versus an influencer profile that every other pic's at another beach. And like, as a man, you're like, yo, she's definitely getting flowed out and someone's taking a shit on her in Dubai for sure. You know what I mean? Well, I only used the 3,000 body counts as an example. That was not the case. I was just trying to make a point, but that is crazy. You imagine? I might slide in her DM just to know her better. All right, well, Kiki, I'm sure you're going to have some shots your way. So just FYI, there's that. Might have to do an e-date, bring you on so guys can try and shoot the shot with you live on the stream. That'd be lit. We should make that happen. She must have deflected her photos when she was. Oh, yo, Kiki, did you delete photos when you were a little bit bigger or something? You don't even look big in some of these photos. You really didn't. Like on those early pics. But I mean, congratulations on your journey, though. Tell me we single over here. Oh, shit. Oh shit! Wait, do we want to do this right now? Who wants to shoot a shot at Kiki right now? I'll pull her into Discord and get her up on the stream with me. Who wants to shoot a shot? This is gonna be fucking hilarious. We're gonna see what kind of riz y'all got, bro. I'm gonna critique the shit out of it. I used to weigh 170, dropped to 130 in a month. That sounds dangerous. You all right? What's her handle? Her IG is its _Kiki KEEKII. Look, what's up, baby? Man, my eyes are burning right now. My bad, y'all. Fuck. Idiots is how I met a few of my exes. Really? Didn't hear about that. Yo, can you react to Dreamable memes? Not right now, bro. Yeah, I got my popcorn. I'm trying to do it. Yo, people be a little scared to come up on the live with me to do like an e-date. Like there's no listen, here's the thing. There's no expectation that you're gonna have to like actually date a motherfucker. Like it's just really for the stream, right? Have some fun and make it entertaining. But actually the way I run it, it's gonna be really engaging and thought-provoking, you know, because it's sometimes you need someone to kind of just break the ice and kind of go through it. So it'll be a lot of fun for sure. I know you by the prostate exam video. Yeah. What's up, Haya? Yo, Brick said, sorry, Kiki, I'm married. That's bold, bro. That's bold. Oh, man. Why are my eyes burning right now, y'all? Damn, I'm in pain. What up, Lou? Oh, man. The kiddo's sick. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope she gets better. Bet you should post some reactions sometime. Would love to see your reactions. Yeah, I mean, I post stuff up on my reels. I don't really have a schedule. I just, when I get something that I think is really, really good, I'll post it up. I got one for tomorrow, though. I'll have a new one up for tomorrow. Zaga, what's up? Morning. What up, bro? Don't cry. I know. That's what it is. I'm in tears. Nah, the lights is getting to me. The bright lights and shit like that. Oh, fuck. Be all right, though. What's up, Code? Hey, by the way, guys, if you're on IG, please come through. Fuck with me on the YouTube. It's my main streaming platform, YouTube. You can see the right above me, djmoondawg live. That's my live stream channel. So if you don't see me live on Instagram, I'm live Monday through Friday on YouTube. So just recently, I've been live on both, just to let y'all know and have y'all come over to the red side. So come through, sub. You can watch, better viewing experience. And if you want to support, you can support as well. Become a member, get some dope perks, emotes, Discord access. You got text to speeches on, $2 or more for super chats and donos, so you can talk or troll during the stream. Oh, fuck. All of it while supporting me. All right, I'm good. Whew, my eyes is on fire. I'm single too. Don't feel good at all. Wish I significant. Oh, yo, Kiki. People want to know like where you located. I got to take a nap before work. I'll be back in 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah, we might be off before then, to be honest. We'll see. I'm doing all right. Mentally preparing for this move. Oh, shit. That's right. You're not done with that yet? I'm down when I'm not at the gig. Yeah, we got to get that timing right, bro. Saturday? Whew. What camera? Panasonic GH5. What lens is that? Sigma lens. Oh, you in Minnesota? Oh Lord, it's all isn't it still freezing over there? Hey, you know what though? That shit kind of makes sense. Now that I think about it and looking at your profile, it makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like you from the Midwest, a Midwest girl. It makes sense now. You know how you weren't overexposed and all that stuff. Midwest, you know, tend to be a little bit more conservative with their shit. What is that? Come on, man. What is this? Oh my.
MoonDawg at night, lol.
Yo, Monty with the 5-piece. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, actually, we call it MoonDawg After Dark. We get a little real with it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the 5-piece, brother. MoonDawg looked like he drives a Nissan Altima. Yo, you know what else is funny? MoonDawg also looks like he drives his big dick inside your mama, motherfucker. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist, motherfuckers. Don't come at me with jokes. I clap back. Hey, yo, they got magic happening in the IG chat. She says slide in the DMs. Oh, we need to can we make this happen on the live stream? Can we get this? Can I get y'all talking on the live? I want to hear this happen, man. What's up? Oh man, fucking eyes are killing me. How does one donate? Exclamation. Actually, it's the pinned comment above on the YouTube chat, bro. You should see it up there. Or otherwise, mods, can you put the link in there? Thank you, Luke. Wait, what happened? I'm not gonna say that. I don't even know what the hell that word is. That's true. I know. Listen, somebody is shooting this shot at Kiki right now, and they talking about sliding the DMs. We all are invested in this experience. Yo, y'all, listen, ain't nobody hooking up if y'all not coming on the live with me. This some bullshit. The stickers? Wait, what do you mean the stickers? All right, hey, I want to take a look at this though. Y'all been following the John Morant story? One second here. All right. A little. So it looks like he's finally coming out. I don't know if they have the full interview out just yet, but here's a little clip from it. Let's see what he had to say in this interview.
You at the spot, Shotgun Willie's. I've been there. You are holding a gun. And we both know how dangerous that can be. Whose gun were you holding?
Well, the gun wasn't mine. It's not who I am. I don't condone any type of violence, but I take full responsibility for my actions. Made a bad mistake. and I can see the image, that I painted, over myself, with my recent mistakes. But, in the future, I'm going to show everybody who John really is, what I'm about, and, change this narrative.
Listen, isn't it this whole thing, this whole running joke with Ja is that he grew up in the suburbs or some shit? I ain't been following all the way, but I think I've been seeing people talk about why he trying to act like he from the hood when he was never really in the hood growing up type shit. Am I wrong in that? Is that wrong? Who been following this shit? You thought there was game for a minute? Nah. I think tomorrow we're gonna do a gaming stream though. It's been a while. I haven't played no games. I think tomorrow we're gonna do some game shit though. I actually been thinking about getting into VR chat and going crazy, talking shit to people in VR chat. You can't click on it? I don't know, bro. Do you have a bubble butt? I wouldn't say that. Josh, just simple ass up. But that Josh seems like just a regular dude from the good family. He was not that good. Yeah. Kiki. Yeah, join up. It's in the link in my profile and shit. Oh man, my eyes are burning, y'all. I grew up in the hood all my life, never wanted to be an internet gangster. Where is he? What do you mean, where is he? Yeah, so my understanding, what people have been saying on online was the fact that he been going crazy trying to, you know what I'm saying, portray himself like he really from the streets, and people were showing pictures of him in high school like he was raised by, a 2-parent household and in maybe the suburbs. I swear that's what I saw. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But Shannon Sharp gonna say that my man's over here has been reverse hustling. I said, yo, that's actually hilarious. Cause he is. This guy is so lucky to be in a position that he's in. So many people from the hood would die to be in a situation that he's in. And he's over here going crazy, doing everything the wrong, like terrible for his branding. I already saw, what brand was it? One of the brands that sponsored him pulled out. So he's taking a big L. It's going to be a huge financial hit he's going to suffer from for years to come. He's already painted himself as like this bad boy, a liability. Bro was running around with a gun. You know what I mean? Like super crazy. Yo, Domingo, yeah, there it is. It just went through. Yo, thank you for the sticker, my brother. Keep it up. For sure, bro. Appreciate that. Where can you find the full interview? It says the full sit down tonight on SportsCenter SVP. Let me look it up. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let's see if they got it up on. Let's see. John Morant. SportsCenter interview. Hold on. Here we go.
Josh sat down with.
Let me pull it up. Oh, we got the screen up? All right, guys, we got the screen up. Let's take a look.
With our Jalen Rose earlier today. Their conversation is new.
By the way, there's a shot that this ends up getting my YouTube stream clapped like yesterday's stream from the Daily Show, but whatever. That's why it helps when you guys become members and support with Super Chats. It helps because YouTube be taking these videos down. So anyway, let's go.
You're on SportsCenter.
You're 23 years old. You're a superstar. You're one of the faces of the NBA. What has the last 10 or 11 days been like for you, and how are you doing?
Me personally, I feel mentally good that I haven't, been in, many years. I'm in a space where I'm, very comfortable. I was constantly, talking to therapists, I've been doing, Reiki treatment. I've been doing anxiety breathing, different stuff to, help me manage that and, release, all that stuff from my body.
When did you say, I'm gonna do this and it's necessary?
Like, that's good though. You can't imagine what it's like going from where he was, and then going into the NBA and then being at this level where everyone, he got him on this pedestal. That's a lot. It's not natural it's not natural for a human to experience that, where people look up to you in this way, almost like this godlike figure, and it's a lot of pressure. So it is good that they are seeing someone. I would even say that for any NBA rookie that comes in, they should have to mandatorily go through therapy for their first year minimum, just as a way to help cope with the celebrity, with this new lifestyle. They get all this money, but what you don't know on the other side of it is all the stuff that comes with it. Everybody thinks having all this money is wonderful, and money gives you a certain level of freedom to do things, but it comes, like Biggie never lied, bro. More money, more problems. Biggie never lied. The more you have, the more people want from you, and everything becomes, I need this, and you're looking at people, even your own family, and everybody's looking for a handout, and it could be a lot of pressure to deal with that. It's not natural for a human being to be in that kind of a situation and have to deal with all that. He has to deal with that and then still maintain his work as a professional athlete and play at a high level while he's dealing with stuff in the background with family that want money, and you got random cousins that never knew a day in your life coming up and they want something, and all these weird things. You got women throwing themselves at you and they trying to lock you down, AKA Brittany Winter out here, trying to get some young athlete, just get in the NBA, knock him up, and now she getting how much child support a month from him? From PJ?
Now that I made a, terrible mistake, being inside a club and, went live, I put myself in, a bad position. And also it's, my daughter. There's times where she even tell me if she's, had a bad day. And I felt like, if she can tell me that, then, I can be able to go and talk to somebody as well.
You at the spot, Shotgun Willie's. You are holding a gun. And we both know how dangerous that can be. Whose gun were you holding?
Well, the gun wasn't mine. It's not who I am. I don't condone it.
I don't know if that's the right thing to say here, right? If the gun isn't yours and it's in your possession, does that expose them to any kind of legal issue here? Because now you're in possession of a weapon that's not yours. I don't know the answer to that. I'm actually genuinely asking. I don't know if that exposes him to anything in this whole situation.
Any type of violence, but I take full responsibility for my actions. Made a bad mistake, and I can see the image that I painted over myself with my recent mistakes. But in the future, I'm gonna show everybody who John really is, what I'm about, and change this narrative.
The best thing that his handlers can do is close down his social media. He don't need to be on social media for a while. He needs to focus on the mental health stuff, the therapy stuff, and then working on his image 100%. My man just took an L so bad. This might be one of the biggest self-inflicted L's I've seen in professional sports in a long time. I can't think of who else might have self-destructed. Bro really threw away the dream, and he's got to work so hard to get it back. A lot of those brands have pulled away or paused their relationship with him until they sort this all out. So he's not getting paid for those endorsements. Those are frozen and all that stuff. And he's like suspended for 50 games. What's the count, y'all? How long is he suspended for in the NBA? He's sitting down for a minute. Since Plaxico. Yo, that Plaxico was wild, bro. The gun shooting in his hand. Imagine shooting yourself and then you get arrested for that. Only in New York, bro. I can never live in New York. They got some wild laws. His bro tried to flex a gun that wasn't even his. Now look at him. Yeah, goofy. It's a bro. He played himself so hard. Yo, Ja absolutely played himself so bad with this whole situation. And then you don't even know if he just dry snitched on someone talking about it wasn't my gun. Whose gun is it then? Why were you in possession of it? I'm telling you, that really could have exposed him to charges. He didn't get suspended yet? I thought I read he got suspended. Eight what? Can we get confirmation here? I need y'all to let me know. I don't follow sports like that. I don't be watching all the games. I really don't care anymore. It's crazy because I used to be an athlete. I was an athlete growing up in high school and all that, but then somewhere along the way, I just started. I think after the Jordan era and when sports got real soft, I mean, you know, football these days they might as well put on a fucking flag football and just do it that way because they don't be really trying to be hitting nobody anymore and all this shit. You can't hit no one. You know what I'm saying? Basketball is just all about everybody running up the score. I lost interest in basketball when scores became 120 to 131 type shit. Like, what? I remember, listen, I mean, I just grew up in the Jordan era. I'm blessed that I was a kid watching Jordan play. And the games was like 79 to 82. It was all defense, bro. It'd be making them games just, you know what I mean? It's different. It's different. I don't really even be feeling these teams anymore. Imagine how much money he lost already. Yeah, a bag, bro. I'm telling you, this is one of the biggest self-inflicted L's in professional sports history. 1,000%. Moon want violent sports. Yeah. I think one of the last violent sports out there is hockey. I'm going to have to get into hockey. At least these motherfuckers check each other into the wall. Yeah, man. I mean, come on. Like, everything is getting so watered down. You know what I'm saying? These are contact sports. Rugby and hockey are probably the only remaining full contact, balls to the wall. We just going crazy. It is what it is. Football ain't like that anymore. Basketball is just all about showboating and stacking up these super teams. Like, where's the fun in that shit, bro? You know, like these athletes don't even be on one team for a whole lifetime. They just be jumping team to team. They really treat the teams like they treat hoes. They just be running through them, bro. And I get it. I get that they're getting their bag. I get that from their perspective. But from a fan perspective, this is whack. You have like one player on your team that you really like one year, and the next year he's out. He's got a better payday. You know, I just liked it when, and this is like one of the few things that I ever feel like I'm really adamant about that's like old school. But like when it comes to sports, I just wish that athletes would stick to a team and they would ride it, bro. But that's just me. Ja will be straight. His new contract starts at 33. When is his new contract? I don't even know. Like, see, I have to do my research. Like I said, I don't be following this. Is he in his rookie contract right now? I don't even know like what contract he's currently in. He had a lot of, when this new one rolls in, like, I don't know any of that shit. You know what I mean? Bro looks like he strokes to LeBron. Who are you talking about? Hockey is fire in person. Yo, hockey's lit. Yo, people don't snooze on hockey. So hockey, they really get into it. Next year, first year of the new deal. So he's still in his rookie contract right now?
Ja has missed the Grizzlies' last 5 games, all of which will count towards his suspension, meaning that he's eligible to return on Monday when Memphis hosts Dallas.
So that really wasn't a long break then. I thought it was longer than that. Is there another? Let's see. I don't think they have the full thing. Let's see. Oh, I think they got it right here.
You're 23 years old. You're a superstar. You're one of the faces of the NBA. What has the last 10 or 11 days been like for you, and how are you doing?
Me personally, I feel mentally good that I haven't, been in, many years. I'm in a space where I'm, very comfortable. I was constantly, talking to therapists. I've been doing, Reiki treatment. I've been doing anxiety breathing, different stuff.
Hey, does anybody know what Reiki treatment is? Do we know what that is? I'm curious as to what that kind of a treatment is. No, let me know. 5-year, 194 mil. This is the last year of his contract. On his rookie contract. Yeah, because your rookie contracts are not really all that great. It's a set, pricing and stuff. So he really that's when you really collect your bag is on your re-up. He gets his 240 plus contract next year. So he got 5 years, 194 mil to stay with Memphis. They were going to suspend him. Supposedly they did. That shit was just all over the place. Yeah, it was all over. It was definitely messy. Reiki is a Japanese form of energy healing, a type of alternative medicine. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's continue.
Stuff to, help me manage that and, release, all that stuff from my body.
When did you say, I'm gonna do this and it's necessary?
After I made a, terrible mistake, being inside a club and, went live. I put myself in, a bad position. And also it's, my daughter. There's times where she even tell me if she's, had a bad day. And I felt like, if she can tell me that, then, I can be able to go and talk to somebody as well.
You at the spot, Shotgun Willie's. I've been there. You are holding a gun. And we both know how dangerous that can be. Whose gun were you holding?
Well, the gun wasn't mine. It's not who I am. I don't condone any type of violence, but I take full responsibility for my actions. Made a bad mistake, and I can see the image that I painted over myself with my recent mistakes. But in the future, I'm gonna show everybody who Ja really is, what I'm about, and change this narrative.
Ja has missed the Grizzlies' last 5 games, all of which will count towards his suspension.
In a moment, that's, of course, Stephen A. Smith. Woj has the very latest from the league, and there, of course, Ja.
So this has been a turbulent couple of years for him. There have been multiple incidents that have been negative for public consumption, and we talked about each of them. We talked about the speculation of what happened with the 17-year-old when they were playing basketball. We talked about the incident that happened with his mom at the mall. We talked about what happened with his sister in volleyball. We talked about what happened in Denver the night that he had the gun. I asked him about some of the hand signals that he does during the game, and I asked him, was he affiliated with the gang? And so I appreciated the fact that he showed humility. He was very open about how tough the last 10 or 14 days have been for him. He talked about the treatment that he's got to try to...
Yeah, I mean, but he put himself in this fucking predicament. Like, I don't feel sympathetic to that. You know what I mean? In fact, I'd say that the people around him are failing him. There's no way his manager, his agent shouldn't be up in that shit. Like, what are you doing? And then even besides that, where's his parents should be all in his shit. Like, are you really trying to blow this back, bro? What are you doing? You know what I mean? Now, sure, there can only be so much they do, but like, goddamn, you might have to have an intervention before it escalated to this point. It's crazy. It's crazy.
To make him a better human being, and I applaud that.
Oh, he lost a lot of money.
Okay, so again, more from the interview we'll be playing. That was the first airing of it that we've had. As I mentioned, the interview just took place less than 2 hours ago, and we'll play more of it for you on Countdown. And
yo, they just trying to milk that shit. Just give us the fucking interview. Let's see if it's the rest of it is over here. Let's get to Stephen A. Smith. That's what really matters.
Games, because I think when you first heard the news, you were assuming that the 8 game starts now. And so the fact that it isn't the 8 games that's starting now, but it's basically the 6 games that he's already missed, along with 2 additional games, some people are going to feel whatever way they want to feel, but we needed to know that. That's number one. Number two, I appreciate, great job by Jalen. First of all, getting the interview, and secondly, asking the questions that you asked about a plethora of things, because I think it's important for Ja Morant and everybody around him to understand this. The commissioner of the NBA, that final step that you took today, was a very, very important step, because when you go into the commissioner's office, it's a reminder that you have people to answer to. You represent not just yourself, not just your family, not just the Memphis Grizzlies organization, but the NBA. And by the commissioner calling you in and ultimately suspending you thereafter, and also taking the time to hear what level of contrition you were willing to disseminate to everybody, the reality is that all of those folks that are around you need to remember that with all of this money, this fame, this stardom, there comes a level of responsibility that Ja Morant himself has to live up to. And so because of that, think about him. Think about the fact that he's 23 years of age. Think about the fact that he's going through all the things that Jalen highlighted, you know, with the interview and with his conversation just now. Think about the load that's on this young man's shoulder. Remember that he's 23 years of age. And if you are his parents, if you are a brother, a sister, a sibling, a cousin, one of his boys, etc., all of you love him and want the best for him. Well, what's best for him to everybody is clearly to remain affiliated with the NBA and to continue to shine. Well, in order to do that, there's an obligation that comes along with it. It's not just about y'all. It's about him, and it's about the league, and it's about the organization. Remember that, and Ja Morant will be just fine.
And Michael Wilbon with us from Phoenix just wrapped up, pardon the interruption.
Yeah, so I think that's all we're going to cover on that. I thought they're going to show more of the interview. They're milking that shit. You know, of course, they're going to milk it, whatever. But we kind of, wait, is this it? How long is this? 5 minutes and, is that it? Nah. Let me see.
Joining us for breaking news tonight, I'm Richard Ransom.
Last 10 or 11 days been like for you?
The league says the suspension of Ja is for conduct detrimental to the league. It's all over that live Instagram feed with Ja showing a gun at a strip club near Denver on March 4th. This is right after the Grizzlies lost to the Nuggets. We're told Morant met with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver earlier today after receiving counseling at a program in Florida. Morant will be eligible to return to the Grizzlies against the Dallas Mavericks on March 20th. So let's get some perspective on all of this.
All right. Yeah, we kind of get the idea here. You know what I'm saying? We kind of get the idea here. Bro, the real NBA legends run on IG when there was NBA. Oh, yeah. Look, I mean, yeah, we ain't gonna act like the OG anybody, all entertainers, athletes from back before social media. Let's be honest, they were doing some wild shit. It's just the internet wasn't there for them to be exposed. I'm sure a lot of them got away with a lot. Absolutely. Because it's, you know, what's the old saying? If there's no face, no case. But we live in a different time now where everything is streamed, posted on social media, and there's just evidence everywhere. When people think about you want to be famous in today's age, I would tell you it's not the wave, bro. The best thing you could do, the best you could do right now, the best thing you can do right now, is to come up and play the background, because you can do what you want. You're not in the spotlight, but when you're in the spotlight, you oftentimes become a prisoner to it, because with social media, you do any one wrong thing and you're in the headlines, and you're this and you're that. You're trying to be canceled. You pissed off this group or that group. And you almost can't even win. You almost can't even win. Or people will ride with you until you reach a point where then people turn on you. Now you're the enemy. You know what I mean? We see it constantly. Once someone rises through the ranks, they reach a certain level of stardom, then it becomes an attack on them. Everyone loved Nicki Minaj when she was coming up on the mixtape scene, all this stuff. She was coming up. Then it got to a point where she established herself. She's the queen, and then it started. You know, the attacks. She's this, she's that, It just happens, man. When you rise to the top, people inevitably want to see you fall back down. It's some weird shit. Being in the spotlight is not what's up. Get your bread and play the background, bro. I would rather be in the background all day getting my money up than to be in the spotlight and the shine and be subjected to all of that comes with it. You, like I said, you oftentimes become a prisoner in your own world. It's sad. Let's see here. Where am I catch up on stuff? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. What's up, Brookie? I see you snuck in. I've actually tons of haters. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle it. I'm too sensitive. I mean, there's that too. Yeah, it's a different level, man. It's a different level of scrutiny that you're put through if you are in that world. You know what I mean? Like me being in Chicago on the radio, I would have people criticize stuff I would say or do on the radio and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be built different. My thing is like, it really helps if you know that you're built for the shit. Because if you're gonna go in the public light, you know, if you get a public light, you have to be built different to be able to withstand what they're gonna throw at you. You know what I mean? Oh God, study yourself, a cloud, get the generational wealth. Yeah, exactly. Yup. You know, or be like adjacent to it. You know what I mean? You don't have to be the main. You know, this will be one of those situations where I would be like, yo, ain't nothing wrong with playing the supporting role character. You know what I'm saying? Let someone else be the main character. It's fine, because you know what? I don't want the heat that comes with that shit. I'm good. Probably a lot to take in. He didn't know what he was doing. Yeah, and the thing about it is, like, where's his parents? Where's his agent? Why were they not stepping in harder to correct that? This isn't solely on Ja. This is a reflection of his team around him. They failed him as well. 100%. And I'm sure that people are not talking about that, but that's the truth. You have a team around to keep that shit in order. And if his parents couldn't get into that point, like, clearly he was at a point where there needed to be some kind of intervention, and this had to happen clearly for them to sit his ass down. You gotta be thick skinned. Yup. Yo, Jonathan, what's up, bro? Even with the recent drama with Haley and Selena, people are hating so hard. Like, I could imagine seeing that every day. Yeah. Yup. A lot of times you just gotta kind of have a team in place that runs your social media so you're not exposed to that shit, to be honest. Yeah, but some people failed him, but you got to be able to listen. Yeah, no, that's fair too. I think that's fair. You know what I'm saying? I think that's fair. They got to listen. He got to listen as well. It seemed like a perfect storm for this to have happened. Yo, is Looper still here? Or Tate? I need y'all. I need one of my mods to snipe somebody on the other side. It's crazy. Oh shit. Hey, I think I killed my IG live. Oops. I think the live died. I went to go report this idiot who kept on spamming in there, and I think I shut down my live. Is the IG live down? I think it is. Rip. He just needs the ring and all. Well, I mean, that's one. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, right? That's the redemption arc. That's his redemption arc. He brings a ring to, or a championship to Memphis, and all will be forgiven. That's how that works. The IG live is up? Are we still up on IG? Oh shit, okay. Hey, IG, it closed on me. I cannot see anything y'all are saying at this point. So if you're on IG, yeah, you gotta slide on to the YouTube. I can't see shit. Oh, by the way, y'all, on YouTube, that's my Kick channel. We're gonna not moving over there, but we're gonna do some streams over there. And I'm thinking we might do like super ratchet stuff that I can't do on YouTube stuff over there. Test the waters, so you might want to follow that one just in case. Could be a backup for us. Am I playing the game? Not tonight. I think tomorrow we're gonna game it up. We done two just chatting streams, react streams this week, and then tomorrow. My Steam wasn't working. I couldn't open up Steam at all. Oh, now it works. Yeah, so it was busted earlier. So we'll come up with something for tomorrow. Maybe some VR shit or something. I don't know. Oh, it's cool, Loop. I had to shut someone down. They were being a clown. One second. But yeah. So we got the Kick, and I'm trying to think of how we can implement that, because it's a lot more freedom over there. So we'll see how we utilize that for sure. Hey, once again, yo, if you guys are on IG, I'm gonna wrap up the IG. I can't read chat, so if you want to come through and finish up with us, go ahead and youtube.com/djmoondawglive. Slide on over to the live on the YouTube. We just wrap it up, and if not, appreciate y'all on IG. Thank y'all for the love, and I will holler at y'all on the next stream. I'm probably not gonna stream on IG tomorrow, so I will be on YouTube. So come fuck with me on YouTube, y'all, if you want to hang out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ryko's Fragments, yo. Oof. That's been a while since I dug that one up. I was playing that Hogwarts, Harry Potter, the Ninjas in. Hey, ain't that Hogwarts fire? Yo, Hogwarts is fire, bro. That game was excellent. I actually really enjoyed that. And that says a lot, because, you know what I'm saying? We got more people to play. Yo, chill. Hey, let me know if the IG stream ended, y'all. Do I play 2K? Nah, I don't play a lot of sports games. This is Jonathan. All right. You got a whole different account. Goddamn, how many names you got, bro? Well, you need to play Hogwarts 3. Why do I need to play it 3 more times? We already played the playthrough. I mostly play Call of Duty, Cold War, or Fortnite. All right. See, I don't mess with Call of Duty, bro. I hate that game. I hate it. Hey, actually, so normally we do screamathons on the 1st and the 15th. However, I'm going to hold off on the Screamathon until next week when the new Resident Evil 4 drops. When that game drops, we're going to do a Screamathon. I'm going to let you guys terrorize me. It's going to be nutty. It's going to be nutty. So you might want to save $1 or $2 so you can use it to jump scare my ass when that happens. I know for a lot of y'all it's going to be new experience. I think you guys are going to like it when we do Screamathons. So the premise of it is we set up a timer, and as long as you guys keep that timer going up and a lot, or like as long as you keep it from hitting 0, I sit here and have to keep playing horror games, getting scared and shit. And to add to it, not only getting scared by the game, whatever's in the game, but there are jump scare like dono values where if you trigger it, it comes out with a crazy sound that scares the shit out of me. Not only me, but it'll scare people watching as well. So everyone gets scared. It's like a super troll thing. And all of that adds to the timer. So it keeps the timer up. So it's like this whole, I torture myself, to be honest. It's a lot of torture. You played a demo, right? The new demo one? BS when you put a cutoff time. The cutoff time is 6 hours max, but y'all never ran it up past 6 anyway, so it doesn't even matter. What? Oh, you talking about RE Village? Yo, RE Village was good. Yeah, I like that. It was good. It got me real good too. We broke you for that 12-hour. Yo, that 12-hour stream was crazy though. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I have to look. I'm about to see what we're gonna do for sure tomorrow though. Let's see here. I think we'll kind of figure it out and stuff. Oh yeah. You know what? I think we'll bring out the Bean Boozled for tomorrow as like a little impromptu since it's today's what, the 15th, 16th. Yeah, I'll bring out the Bean Boozled. Fuck. All right, yeah, we'll do that. I think people are gonna get a kick out of that. Oh, I gotta mentally prepare myself for this one now. Nah, this is gonna be bad. I seen what kid? He checks his weekly agenda. I gotta see what I'm doing. I gotta check to see if the Jonas Brothers are in town. Hey, real quick. You guys also follow that on the Kick channel. Make sure you guys follow over there. Create an account just as a backup in case we ever have issues. That'll be like the backup. I'm streaming over there right now anyway, just to do it. But that'll be our unfiltered place where we'll stream. I think that's how we're gonna utilize it on the Kick website. No, all at once, for the love of God. Nah, yeah, you're right. I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm not gonna puke, y'all. I'm not. No, you know why? Because I'm not gonna down them all at once. You want to be scared? Keep watching where Morant's career is heading. I mean, hopefully this will get him on the right path, man. This guy has blown a good opportunity, a great opportunity. The daughter, she's in the new village? Really? All right, so look, are we gonna head over to Discord and go watch this Netflix porn documentary or what? These lights are bothering my eyes. Bro, yeah, it does. I mean, they're not making any there's no shame in it. They want to give you Twitch everything with a better payout. You know, they're paying out 95% to the creator. It's been pretty incredible to see what some people are doing. Like their paychecks, their first paychecks based off of like 200 subs, 300 subs, whatever, has been game changing from the split perspective. So a lot of people, and this is why I fucking hate these streaming communities, man. They be gaslighting shit. Oh, this moral, righteous bullshit. Like this Twitch is this benevolent website, man. Twitch don't give a fuck. They pander to the audience. And all these people was crucifying, oh, I would never go on Kick because it's unregulated and da 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 da. Meanwhile, the people that actually understand and value and they treat their streaming as a career and have basic fucking business principles understand that having half of your income taken away is the dumbest financial business move ever. So what did they do? They started moving over to Kick, and they're making hand over foot way more money than they were from the 50-50 split on Twitch. You can thrive. I think that's a great thing for a creator. And hopefully the website is able to sustain that long term. But you know, and I say that to say that there's a lot more people that have been trickling over there. Even people that I saw that were vocal on Twitter at the onset criticizing it. What do I see? Well, I secured my name, gonna try it out. Man, bitch, get your fucking fake virtual signaling ass out of here. I hate that shit, bro. A lot of streamers be fucking so full of shit. That's why I don't fuck with a lot of them. I mean, think about it. When's the last time y'all saw me go raid another streamer? Never mind that I'm on YouTube anymore. That's irrelevant, right? Even before then, when I was still on Twitch. I just, over time in the space, I just started to realize, yo, a lot of people are fucking fake, and I cannot stand it. I never liked it in the music industry when people was fake and doing this shit for the clout. I don't like it in the streaming space when people are doing all this virtual signaling and this morally righteous shit. Like, oh, shut the fuck up with that shit. Yeah, I appreciate that, Fernando. You still got fully set up the YouTube side. What you waiting for, Brooke? I keep telling y'all. I don't know what you want, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, get on it. You gonna stay up for the? I'm gonna stay up. Listen, y'all are not gonna do me dirty and wrongfully try to screenshot me. All right, dirty asses. Y'all dirty asses. Yo, what's all this Selena Gomez stuff? It keeps on showing up on my Twitter. What the fuck is going on with Selena Gomez? Was there something going on with her? All right, okay, ladies know what it is. Okay, let me read it. Oh boy, no, like what's happening? You didn't catch me several times passed out. I keep telling you, when we're in a movie night, I'm usually playing League on the side or editing something. I'm multitasking. So I'm not in typing like every other statement, and I'll pop back in and reply back outside of a match. That's fine. I'll just have to stream what I'm doing so you guys see my fucking cursor moving around. All right. Let's make Moon a meme. They already did that, Fernando. It's in Discord. Moon, we caught you several times. Okay, no. He's still salty about it, but we love you. I'm not salty about it. I'm too fresh to be salty, baby. I gotta figure out where to find the stream key. For what? Selena Haley? Okay, what about Selena Haley? I didn't get caught lacking. I'm gonna clap all y'all into jail. Keep fucking with me. Keep fucking with me. Haley being a mean girl with her friends. Wait, what happened? Hey, now Selena. And there are times when you're trying to pop in after you say you're going to bed, trying to catch people sleeping. You can't stop me. I am like God in the server. Get out of here. No clue? Yeah, I'm curious. Oh, you just go to your profile. You know where you go to upload a video? You click that and then it'll have a drop down and it'll say go live. But you have to have at least 100 subscribers, I think. The new Resident Evil 8 Village Shadows of Rose is out so cool. Oh yeah, we played that. The DLC. That was a good one too, yeah. Better be in jails than your buddies are. No. I'm gonna make separate channels for individual lockup. Don't fuck with me, Katie. All right? I'm a Scorpio, man. We sting. Well, if you got to prove, I mean, it should show up. Hold on. So when you go to your channel, you click on, you got your little icon in the top right corner, you got the little bell, and then next to it's a little camera, create. You hit that, and then the little drop down shows up. You should see a go live. Probably can't see it on my screen, but there's a little go live right here. Then you just go through that and they'll give you your stream key. It's pretty simple. Oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna show y'all. So like this is new Selena. Yo, in this picture, she looks like this one white girl I used to fuck with back in the day. What was her name? Oh shit, do I remember her name? Wait, God, it's a tip of my tongue. Julie was her name. Hey, what the fuck? Hold on, y'all. Why did all my window browsers just close? One second, y'all. I can't see nothing. 1 second. All right. All right, I'm back. I can see everything. Yeah, my Chrome crashed on me. What the fuck? All right, I'm back. Sorry, it's weird. I'm stop the kick. All right, here I'm back. Okay. Oh yeah. So this is Selena. This picture that everybody talking about, whatever. This is her back. I mean, she was a teenager, right? Now she's becoming a woman. You age, bro. It happens, right? She's got more rounder face, gain a little weight. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Yo, all right, Monica, keep talking. I got something for you. The hackers are on your computer and fucking with your shit. Better be careful. I know I need to get out of here, right? All right, Loop. Love your face. Hope the little one gets better, all right? I'll see you tomorrow. The pics that we're hating on were the bikini pics? Okay, wait. I want to find this. The bikini pics of who? And where were they hating at? Where were they hating at with this? Like, what? Nah, let's go in Discord. Let's go in Discord and start. Monica yelling at me. We're gonna start this movie. Selena, and they made a TikTok right out there. Something saying, God's timing is always right. So they're trying to say like that she look washed. Selena bikini. I don't know. Let me close this in case I get some crazy shit show up. Hold up. Was it this? Was that the photo that they're talking about? No? All right, hold up. Is it this one? This one? Oh. I mean, she's noticeably, you know. I mean, listen, when you're young and she was that thin, obviously, you like women grow into their bodies, grow women body. Two things are going to change it: age, and then if you have a baby, it's going, you know. The crazy thing is too, though, like in some instances, in a good amount of instances, I think a lot of times after a woman has a baby, that body just be hitting like right after the baby type shit too, though. So it depends, right? All right, let's hop off here, y'all. Had another great time with you guys on the live. We will resume the live tomorrow. We'll break out the beans and do ratchet things, of course. We're gonna hop in Discord though, and we'll do we'll throw on this Netflix movie about Pornhub documentary. I'll watch that and shit. I mean, yeah, she enjoying the bread, right. But at that level, when you're in that level of celebrity, remember, it's all pressure. She has to live in this world, and now they're gonna judge her, and she's trying to fit into what those beauty standards are. So it's probably gonna fuck with her head if she's not strong-minded. She's gonna let it get to her, and it's gonna really mess with her. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, y'all. We're gonna move the party over to Discord. If you're not in Discord, !Discord to get the link to join us. And remember, if you are a member, once you're in Discord, link your YouTube channel to your Discord. So it gives you your perks. You get VIP access to some of the other server channels and stuff like that, like the VIP room and all of that. If you want to hit that membership support, you can. 3 different tiers. For as low as $2.99 a month, you can support your boy and get all those perks. Thank you all for your time. Thank you for the super chats, the donos, the stickers. I definitely appreciate it for tonight. Much love, y'all. If you're not going to join us for the movie night, see y'all asses tomorrow. Bring your dollars. I'm going to make me eat these fucking beans. That's it. All right. I'm out this bitch. Peace. Shut your ass up, Looper.